We are live. There we go.
All right,
From scratch.
So what you're saying is if you have to run off,
Yeah.
we win the war, and we're rich.
Totally.
All right, cool.
Suddenly
Rocks, turtle falls, you die.
Turtle has a back scratch, rolls over.
Turtle farts. You all are blown away.
That was going to be my question.
If the
And
turtle
those that didn't
dies,
get looted
No,
blown away,
You got a
fumes that
giant
make them
dragon turtle that's
Yeah, pretty much,
the
yeah.
size of the city.
that is
Why
like
don't
pure
you just
acid.
walk over on top of the city and sit down, and there's your city of Dawn? Just saying.
oh, yeah. See, like, you guys realize that there was, like,
Can you write down the gaming store that you usually go to?
something that was in play, but
'Cause
you
I
guys
work at
changed the
banks, I
dynamic
can't
of what's
buy
going to happen?
online, Tammy, Mia, and
Are you closer to the north end of Lakeland or south end?
Sorry, it's the bar thing.
South end.
I
So,
like the Hobby Lobby that's down there.
alright.
So can I rush over
You don't want to go to Hobby Lobby. That's way too
towards the
expensive.
head of the turtle?
Right. So you wake up in the morning, and it is the eve of battle is over. You wake up. You are now attuned to anything that you snuggle to cuddle with. That you guys said my precious is to.
Thanks, sir.
If there was a need of an attunement to any of your magical items, you can only attune to one magical item per short rest. So no, if you got two of them during the loot fest that we just had, you cannot attune to two of them. Pick and choose which one you snuggled with. Since you snuggled
Thank you,
with
sir.
something else, you don't get to attune to anything.
You tune in on 3 things only, right?
I don't have
Correct.
anything
Yeah.
to tune to.
Yeah. So.
Do you have a banjo?
Huh?
So.
Do you have a banjo you can attune to?
That's great.
I'm already attuned to my guitar.
So you're gonna go to bed. You're gonna
I'm calling with
All
something
right.
else.
So.
Oh, well, in that case, never mind.
No, she walk of shame, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to do the walk of shame.
Wait, who's doing the walk of shame? Is she doing it or you doing it?
It won't be me.
Yeah.
Usually
8 hours later, your potions were off. You're back to normal.
doesn't have to put.
Ugh.
I'll say Gil looked at the mirror before he went to sleep to see if he could see Priscilla before. Yeah.
Yeah, and we covered that, didn't we, last time?
I only put the
Which-
big one.
I looked at it when I was hiding, when I was still under the influence of we had that long rest
Yeah.
before shopping.
So in the morning, she's probably eating breakfast,
Okay.
getting up.
And then Gil realizes he's hungry too.
Yep. So, do you guys? Let's see. I'm gonna get my 100-sided die. If I can blow you guys up with.
Look how heavy these things are.
Hmm. It'll never beat this.
Well, yeah, yours is to beat people with, I think.
Yours is probably heavier than that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got more mass.
I got yours beat by a little bit, a couple ounces.
So, you guys hear the shouting and screaming of the war raging. You're in the magistrate's quarters.
I thought we were on the turtle.
No,
It's-
you're on the turtle, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
we're on the-
Let's say. Wait a second.
Unless it's an exact duplicate, then technically we would be in the proximate of the
Oh, we're in there.
We are on Long. His name is Longway, by the way, in case anyone
Long
forgot. Long way.
Long way. You guys are on Long Way, the turtle. So you want to go to the turtle's head, right?
Right.
All right. So
He only speaks whale. I
All
hate
right,
that you
so
both got that without even
you-
missing a beat.
You run out the city gates up towards the head of Long Way. You see off in the distance, on the horizon, where the dawn is just peaking, the city of Dawn. Not actually, we could call it
Ball.
the flip. Nod.
Yeah, you said you called it the. Yeah, it was flipped. It was Nod.
Nod.
Nwad.
Nwad. So you're in the city of Nod. That's pretty cool. I like that. So you see the city of Dawn. You see that the battle has gone on since then. And you see that there is fireballs and other such projectiles coming towards the turtle, but not quite making it, so in vain. You see... Anybody go with him? Just him?
You was gonna go where the food was
Roll
at.
perception.
What part are we talking about?
That
He
would
went
be
out towards
18.
All right, so you see like
The bard ran off to the head.
numerous hordes of like what you would think would be Heston's people running, like
Towards the turtle
away.
or away?
No, away.
Okay.
So, and then what? You try to talk to the turtle,
Right.
and nothing.
I kind of place my hand like on the neck, somewhere on the neck, like
So you place your hand on the shell because if you're going to jump down to the neck, you're probably falling about 100 and some odd feet.
doesn't make a difference. I got feather fall. I learned my lesson with my rogue.
Okay, so you feather fall to his neck.
Yes.
Okay.
And I try to communicate and ask if I could slide on top of his head to make a grander entrance with music.
All right. He doesn't. There's no response, and then you feel like, as this fireball is going towards him, you feel his neck retreating back into the shell, and a fold of his skin coming to roll up over top of you.
I kind of
Run away.
go towards the shell itself.
You what?
I go towards the shell itself to kind of avoid that.
All right. So you've ever seen a tortoise, right?
Yeah.
You see like the neck
How it
doesn't really
contracts. Right.
to the shell at any point, and there's a huge air gap between the neck and the shell.
Okay.
So
I kind of,
You're gonna-
as it's folding up, I kind of hop on each fold, if you will.
give me okay. So think of this in terms of like the city of Fort Meade, and the tortoise being bigger than that because it's even bigger than the city of Fort Meade. I mean, well, it's about maybe the size diameter of Fort Meade. And you're talking mountain ranges coming at you. Like the folds are the size of foothills.
Inception. You ever see that movie?
Yeah.
Remember how the city was folding in on itself?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you're gonna jump on the fold as it's rolling in on itself.
Here or that, I kind of, as the folds come in, how deep inside the shell does it go through the pocket?
You've seen tortoises, right?
I've never seen inside a tortoise, inside the neck
No,
area.
I mean the way it goes back to the skin where it goes out to the shoulders, so to speak, and it attaches there, and then their neck and everything just kind of folds into that, and it rolls in.
Okay, as I'm running through, I take my crossbow with the rope, shoot it at the shell.
Okay, so I want you to roll survival with a disadvantage.
Now, 19, that is 15, 19.
All right, and then roll the hit with disadvantage.
That is 18, that is 15.
All right, so you're gonna Indiana Jones it and swing.
Right, to
All right.
avoid the...
Okay, so you do that and roll a strength check to hold on while you get hit by the skin.
15.
All right. All right, so now that you didn't get sucked into oblivion by getting crushed by literally falling rocks in a sense, and you're able to hang on, where are you going?
I guess climb up to...
Back to the shell?
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right, what is everybody else doing?
Watching an idiot do dumb.
Well, you guys are still back at the inn, unless
Oh,
you
I
want
thought we were
to.
going back.
I'm just
in-
waking
in the-
up,
Yeah, Goose going
sticking
foraging.
my head out of the cloak.
Is
So,
there...
so is there still a bartender there?
Mm-hmm.
Can I get a glass of wine?
What kind of wine would you like, sir? And they're actually going. All right, so everybody roll perception.
First official roll.
15.
I bet. 19.
20.
You don't count.
Yeah.
20 on yours, 19 on
30, 20.
yours,
20.
20 on yours. So you guys can actually hear war, battling, screaming
Thanks.
from a distance. More localized.
I can't hear it because I can overthrow.
More. So you think you guys are still traveling? More localized. The bartender, he's cool. The patrons inside, they're all like, yeah. They're not. They're not soldiers, but they don't feel like they're.
Threatened.
Yeah, they're like everybody's going to war, and these guys are like, it's another day. Did you want what kind of ale? I'm sorry,
well,
wine.
If I remember correctly, you said you didn't have no Elvish wine. So what's your finest wine?
Delightfully condescending.
So 20. Let's see. Wait one. A Bordeaux. I'm guessing that's how do you.
How much per glass on that?
Let's see.
I mean, I could uncork one of my wine bottles, but but I still have a drink.
It's gonna be 10 gold pieces for the bottle.
Oh, for the bottle?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, I'll buy the bottle.
All right.
And
So-
I give him one platinum piece.
Whoa. And you want change? Because I don't have change for that.
I thought 10 gold
10
was
gold
one
is
platinum.
one platinum.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
I
I thought it was 100.
Like you
I thought it was
said.
100 for some reason. My mind went to 100. Maybe 'cause
You did what I did last week.
Yeah. So,
No, that would be plutonium. That would probably be 100.
all right. So you guys exchange. Good to go.
And that one I will pop the cork on and pour a glass. Anybody else want a glass?
I'm still in my room or
So
whatever.
he goes through a spiel. This is a very fine wine made from the rarest of desert cactus, and it rivals that of even the Elvish wine.
Do you like fruit juice?
So,
You want fruit juice?
and
You say yes.
Oh God, he's gonna get
Can I have
drunk.
I'll pour, but can you get him a glass so I can pour him a glass? Thank you. Pour you a glass. There you go, Goo.
You say thank you.
And I taste the wine.
it is good. It is very good. Like I said, on par with that of Elvish, if not better.
It is.
Very
nice.
Seems like this one's been aged for quite some time.
Impressive.
Goo's just gonna make a sour face.
So,
And
So I walk in down,
of
now,
course,
now I'm inside.
I pull my long hair back and my pointed ears show. It's like, man, this is really nice.
only the best in the city of
Dawn 2.
Nwad.
Nwad.
Noid.
Why?
Noid.
I'm ordering breakfast and a glass of wine.
Okay. Would you care for a cup of the Bordeaux, since you guys seem to be of good taste?
Yes. How much does it cost?
For a cup, 2 gold.
Okay, how much for food?
For the gold, well, for the food, we'll put that in since you're buying a cup of wine.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Roll. Let's see here. Hold on. Nope. Big old fireball goes.
Excuse me. You were gonna try to kill us in the bar, weren't you?
No, just him at the head of the.
Ah, okay, that's okay then.
That's literally seeing the horizon. They're using sharpshooter casters and other things to try to hit the turtle as he's stalking the distance, but they're miserable at it because he's still far.
Spell
Yeah.
snipers.
miserable at it because he's still too far away. But they're freaking giant dragon turtle that's coming at them. They're going to try to do what they can. And they forget that their range is so far. They're a little panicked. Giant city-sized turtle coming out.
Yeah.
So,
He just wants to be friends.
you notice that there's a lot of Heston's men running at this point. The few that are staying to fight are trying to just do that. Spell snipers, stuff that, nobody, like, you see a couple ballista shots coming, like trebuchet shots
Right.
coming. The trebuchet hits the shell and just bounces off. Like, tink. So there's really not much going on there in the sense of, like, they're doing damage to this thing.
Right.
The ballistas hit. Even the turtle skin seems to be kind of impenetrable from that ballista. It hits the scaly part of the turtle skin, and it just kind of it hits it, but it doesn't pierce it.
It just rolls off.
Yeah, kind of. It hits, kind of sticks a little bit, indents, but then kind of falls back out. But it doesn't penetrate. So, what are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm eating.
I'm gonna go and have a bowl of milk.
So,
And he was gonna get food too.
you guys get your milk and everything. After a few short minutes of enjoying your breakfast, you guys notice that the door to the inn opens, and a person wearing a tabard of the city of Nwad, whatever, Nod, comes in, and actually, it should be totally upside down. This should be like the moon. Like if City of Dawn was all sun and everything. This would be
Complete opposite. Luna.
No, it's still Nod. So everything's
But
backwards.
instead of the tabard of dawn, it's got a tabard of the moon.
Yeah,
Right.
Luna.
So, which, I mean, they usually go at night, they move at night, so that works out well. So, comes in and looks around the bar for a minute, and then sees your group and walks over to the table and says, "We've arrived at the City of Dawn, and there's a reason why I have it in here. NPCs. Northumbria. Gaza, was it?
For what?
He's the leader of this. Yep, leader of the
Yeah,
Nazi.
Gaza. Yeah.
Gaza wishes to see you.
Okay,
Cool.
all
I'll finish
right.
my food real quick, knock out the wine, got my stuff with me. I get up.
All right.
Finish my glass of wine, cork my bottle.
Dude takes the plate with him.
All right. Cool beans. So as you guys walk out of the bar, I mean, the prominent sounds of war with, and occasionally seeing, no, actually you wouldn't see anything. You just hear it. You hear occasional
Wine?
of stuff hitting the shell of the turtle at the front.
Can we see it hitting it?
No, because all you see is the city, and you feel this kind of swaying and a little bit of mostly just swaying because turtle's foot
Get
are pretty
seasick,
bad.
get seasick, just walk.
I'm gonna roll a
down the
con
street.
save for myself. Okay, I passed. Damn it.
Yeah, as you've been drinking and swaying.
I was rolling a con save.
Man,
Just to see if Goo was gonna
feels
puke
like
or not.
Feels like I've been drinking all night, but I've only had one glass of wine.
Right. So, the guy with the tabard, he walks you through the streets into the Inner of Innards, past the Inner of Innards, up to the castle where the castle would be, past that to the northern gate. Past the northern gate, you notice on the opposite outside of the gate, you see Gaza standing there with his troops, and he's walking towards the head of the turtle. There you see Goober Knuckles at the head of the turtle, climbing up and over, and then kind of getting up. Like, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Konnichiwa.
So Gaza, he goes and
The suit's
says,
right?
"Long way has brought us to the edge of the city. It appears that Heston's men are fighting and fleeing, and we have yet to get reports of anybody from the castle shooting or trying to stave off our efforts. Seems your communication has done well."
Here to serve.
So, he says, "Long way will put us down at the banks. We shall destroy Heston's men and go find out if what is to be of the humans."
Sounds like a winner.
Just before the river, Longway actually sets down big billows of dust and come on.
I go, huh?
Guys, it is just not meant to be. And you gave up sex for this.
Just go and do it and come back.
Alright,
We'll
I
wait.
have to go, guys.
We'll wait.
Yep.
I'll pause.
Yep. Sorry, guys.
Notice, hey.
Okay, now we're recording.
Attacking
We're
the
back.
city, and we see him climbing back on the shelf.
So,
After a half-hour break.
on the far side of the river, the turtle whoosh, and wind and air, it hits the city walls and billows up. Guards recoil from the wind blowing over them and all the dust. Trees are flattened.
Good turtle, good turtle.
He says, and now the fun begins. And you hear them, ah, and they all start running towards the front of the turtle, sliding down the side of the shell, which the shell goes like kind of like that.
Like a slide.
So they
giant slide.
literally use it as a slide, and as soon as they hit the bottom, they just get up and start running forward.
I offered to fight with him. How far away am I?
You're right at the mix.
Okay,
You're at
I'm
the
going,
front.
I'm going in with him.
So you take off running with the front.
I promise I'd help him.
So.
I'm
how
waving
far
you guys,
to the
come
nearest-
on.
So at this juncture, there's still a river in between the two.
Oh, so it's still way more than my distance of
So
just a spell.
they get to the bottom of the
How
shell,
far?
they take off running into boats, and the boats go across.
How is the ship that? Did they repair our ship already?
Your ship is on the backside of the turtle.
I'm in one of the boats going across.
So you get on one of the lead boats. They don't seem to pay no mind to you. What are you doing, Goo? As all these soldiers run out.
Can I just watch where they're running to?
Down the side of the turtle to the docks and onto the boats
I'm
to
gonna-
go across the water.
definitely gonna go on one of the boats.
Yeah, I'll go down too and hop on one of the boats.
Yeah, why not? We only live once. I go down and jump on one of the boats.
It's a controlled slide, kind of like a kid's slide, so you don't have to worry about making any saves.
Woo! Yay! Hands up! Woo!
So you get down to the bottom.
And what's the turtle's name again?
Long way.
Long way.
Long way.
LONGEW.
long way. This is cool.
Long way.
And I just, as soon as I get down to the bottom, I break up my guitar and hop on the.
So as you guys are rowing across,
Racing fast.
what's your armor class?
Mine?
Yep. 18. 18. Okay. What's your armor class?
15.
What's your armor class?
18.
What's your armor class? What's your armor class?
16.
Doesn't matter. All right.
Why
Arrows.
doesn't matter?
Because I rolled like 6s and 7s. Arrows just, and you see Genasi. Every now and then. Shields are up. Arrows are coming in. You know, occasional spell, and Genasi would wave his hand and it would counter spell, and you'd just see it all playing out. And then trebuchet, big old boulders right beside the boats. You get onto the other embankment, and the Genasi, some of them getting out beforehand, running in through the water, up the shore, up against some bad guys, just now into.
How far from the guys that were shooting arrows?
Probably at this point, you got what I say, 100 feet. What? How? The Mississippi. What is that? Miles wide?
It's about 2 miles wide,
Is
something
it?
like that.
Yeah.
You don't want to
So-
try swimming it. Not the rainy season.
But that's what we're looking at. So you get to the other side, and now you have probably about 90 feet.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Because they were shooting at you.
Lightning ball.
Lightning ball.
As long as none of our allies are in the way.
So you hurl a lightning ball to one of the flanks of archers.
Archers, yeah.
Yeah. So what is your damage, and what do they have to do?
They need to roll a dexterity save.
Okay, or take half damage, right?
Yep. A dexterity save of 15.
And okay, and then how much damage do they take?
Right now.
Quit playing slots on your
29 if
phone.
they fail.
29 if they fail.
Yep.
All right. Half of 29 would be
Would be
28. So
14. Would be 14.
all right. So you literally just, and a whole section of archers just collapse under electric. You know.
And after hearing that, I switched my song to immigration song, and I give Bruce inspiration, bardic inspiration.
Okay. So,
Of the gods drive our ships
All right,
to new
so-
lands.
we'll roll some initiative real fast. 11.
Does the bardic inspiration give me a plus on that?
Oh, you did it after you did it.
Yeah.
So no.
No, I mean on the
Initiative?
initiative.
Can you use Bardic Inspiration on initiative?
I don't know. He's got the bardic inspiration.
As bonus,
think you
and
can.
60 foot, you can hear. Gains an inspiration done for 10 minutes. This creature can add it to one ability checks, attack rolls, or saving throws.
Okay. See, so it really doesn't even. Well, it could help me if I
Right.
cast chromatic orb. So.
All right, so everybody kind of go from there.
17 plus 2 is 19.
19 for Scourge. What do you got, Goo?
Your dice don't fail me. Asshole. 15.
15, so...
Dirty
Goo,
20.
Gar.
13.
Alright, hold on. That's what I need. I need a initiative board with, like, numeric value on it. I'm gonna have my stepdad print me one. You did what now, 13?
13.
So Goo, you're up there.
I tried to make one.
17.
17. What'd you get again?
15.
That's what I thought.
I tried to find a way to connect a metal pole to the D&D table, so you could just take like those little dry erase magnets and put them on order there. But I couldn't figure out how to connect it.
Alright. So Gar, you're to Bruce, and he's like, "Oh, that's still cool." And this guy comes up with an axe, and he goes to swing on you. What do you do?
I'll do Banshee Scream on him.
All right.
I mean, why not? It fits the song. It goes with the song, metal version. Yeah, fancy scream.
Hey, I gave you an anthem to
A
listen
fancy
to
scream.
before this session.
All right, what do you got?
That's 19.
19 to hit? Because it does what? What his spells do. He's rolling the hit when it's like probably an AoE and they gotta make a will save.
Yeah.
He casts Thunderwave.
Right.
Or just-
Roll 19.
You'll be happy to know in Kira's campaign, her sister-in-law did the exact same thing you do. And Kira just started shaking her head. It's like, is that what it feels like when it's annoying? I'm like, yeah.
That's
I
great.
remember the weapon. Well, how I'm supposed to do this.
I
with my
can't
great
find
sword.
So you're using a skill you can't even find?
I know I have
It's
it.
under your
Actions.
no, well it could be under there, but it's under your descriptors.
Under your skills and proficiency.
I need to do a shower and wash clothes.
I don't blame you, dude. That's
Under your features and traits.
Well, not to mention I was in full
Is it
bunker.
under his
It didn't touch
features?
my clothes.
Is it under his features and traits?
doesn't matter. It's what it's on you.
It's just psychological.
There it goes. There it is.
I got a can of Axe in the car.
Oh, I got some of that. No, I sweated like a. Now the sweat and that sweat smell, that's on me. Because I was completely bunkered out. Because as soon as I figured out what was going on, I told my probie, I said, bunker out. And he goes, why? I'm like, bunker out.
Okay, target must make a wisdom saving throw with the DC being equal to 10 plus your charisma modifier. And my charisma modifier is a 17.
Say that one more time. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention to you.
Target must make a wisdom saving throw with a DC being equal to 10 plus your charisma modifier. So 13.
All right. So if I save, what happens?
Then the creature.
Nothing happens. So I'm glad you rolled the 19 to hit.
Yeah.
So he looks at you after you break out this, wow! And he turns his axe around and hits you with the blunt side.
You're not worth the sharp side.
I thought they were running away. We were chasing after them. We were on a boat.
Some stayed and fight. He said that.
But we were on a boat and we're all around other people. And we
As
didn't-
you're crossing the river, arrows are raining down on you, an occasional trebuchet, and a fireball, and other spells.
And a lightning bolt
And
went that way.
Genasi are getting hit left and right. Arrows barely
arrows?
graze your skin.
yeah, okay, whatever.
And I banshee scream. I rolled a 19. Who's not paying attention to what?
I didn't know we were that close to everybody. I thought we were like 90 feet away from them. That's why I was wondering where this guy just automatically popped up with an axe.
It's war. Welcome.
Did no one listen to the song I posted?
No.
No, we didn't. So, what's your armor class? 16 plus
You all disappoint me.
3 to hit. 19. I'm pretty sure I hit you.
Yeah.
Good, I need to knock some sense into you.
Are we under the boats?
Jeez.
Not yet. So you take
They need
2
to
points of
roll a
damage.
Saving throw
You're up, Gar.
versus that.
You see your arrows are raining down. There's occasional ballista trebuchet just and Genasis are shielding themselves. Arrows are screaming by you. One actually hits your armor and just kind of plinks off. And
How
you see
far,
this
how far away from shore?
this thug. You're on shore. You've made shore.
All right, anyway, is anybody in close proximity to me?
This thug came up and you see
Wait till-
Guard.
if it's
He
melee,
comes up to Guard and Guard's like, and he's like,
Is he close to me?
them.
yeah, he's within walking distance.
Okay. I've got my great sword in my hand. I'm already ready to divine smite.
So like he's getting into.
Oh my god, a 6. So I got a 12.
6 plus 6 to hit.
Okay, well, my sword gives me the +6, right? Or is that for impact?
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
Oh, go to your actions. It sounds about right, but I want to make sure.
He's getting into physical combat. So if his enemy is very powerful, he would like to poison something. Shoot that enemy.
My great-
and if that enemy
The great
is
sword
dead,
gives me a
he's got
+6.
to roll the
Okay,
DC.
so 12, right?
Yeah.
And
Now he's at
you
disadvantage.
miss. You're
Then
like,
you gotta use attack.
now you get 2 attacks.
Lose. Yeah. So you're helping him. Because you're
10.
already.
10,
16.
plus 6 is 16, 16 hits.
Disadvantage.
So roll your damage.
2 8s,
But there again,
and then 2 6s.
let's say you're
Divine
fighting
Smiting.
one enemy.
That's
one-on-one.
9.
9 plus, you pump some energy, you're like,
He fails his
and this
DC.
And 3
radiant
is 10.
If he hits you
10 damage.
because of your
He's-
close displacement,
No, wait, 7,
he
7,
still has a
9, 10,
disadvantage
12.
on you no
Ah,
matter
he
what.
collapses under your weight of your attack.
How bad off is he? I need to know.
But you're right.
Oh, you pretty much
Probably good just to
cleaved
save
into
that
him,
for now
and then the
until we
rest of
end
the
up with a
radiant damage just
massive-
peered through him, and he just collapses
Right
to the
now,
mud.
we're fighting.
So he's not getting back
Right
up.
now, we're just planning.
Okay, fine, I can leave him there or go on, keep moving.
Yep. So, all right, for Puss in Boots, you see the same thing. Arrows, everything else. This thug comes up and just goes after
Your advice,
uh,
just go for it.
Guard
Yep.
and Scourge.
Good man.
Running out of boat, just cleaves him in half. You see another guy pop up out of
Again,
the
your
bush
brother,
and
you have
start
a
running
giant
towards
sword.
Yeah.
Guard and
Okay,
Scourge.
the guy that's gonna come out of the bush, I am going to
Ugh.
dip my bow.
No.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry, him.
We're all trying to get
My
him smell good
short
stuff. He
bow.
won't take it.
I'm gonna dip my short bow
got
arrow.
Real
cologne.
In the
Actually, it's a
point.
ply- Actually, it's a play.
It's a what?
You got an applicator. You got 2 applicators.
Yeah,
with
one
5
on each
doses
hand.
each.
Mhm.
So you
Oh,
can
that's
combine.
right.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
I'm at second level,
So
so
you're
I
just
get,
like-
I get
So I'm gonna put the
additional dice,
applicator of poison
right?
Okay.
on it.
So you put a
You
dose on there.
can, yes,
And
if you
I'm
want to
gonna
cast that and use that
go
spell
after the
slot.
guy
Well, no,
that's
I've
going-
already used it.
And what does your poison
But I
do
didn't know
again?
what
It
other dice
adds
I
the
could add
poison
another 6, I
effect
believe.
to the.
Oh.
Well, he's down anyway, so.
Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead. It's overkill.
Oh, okay.
Drow
I would
poison.
have
Right.
just poked
This
him again.
poison is typically made only by the drow.
It's like, how big do you want the blood splatter to be?
Far removed
How big do you want the
from
blood splatter to be?
sun- Oh, sunlight.
Well, my boots
It's
need
okay.
to be washed with something.
You're fine.
Horror.
It's where it's made.
Paper cut.
Creatures subjected to
Yeah,
this
pretty much.
poison must succeed on a DC 13.
My best one ever was met 20 for the
Constitution
headshot of that
saving
priest.
throw.
Oh yeah, the
or
priest.
Be poisoned for
Right
1
up,
hour.
done.
Yep. And then if it's
And
A
if the saving
fail-
throw
He
just wanted to
fails
save his
by
son.
5 or more,
they're incapacitated.
The attack, the
creature is
attack, the
also
youngest,
unconscious
companion we had.
while poisoned in this way.
His son was a vampire, we were gonna kill him.
I
Go
have
ahead.
to
Yep.
roll.
Yep, because you're shooting.
Yeah,
What I
technically.
did-
Don't
was
fail me
justified.
now.
I'm sure it was.
To take part in evil, even though you're not performing the
Plus
evil
8.
stuff, but you're taking part in it by protecting,
Okay,
just as good.
15.
Goes past them.
You missed
And that
it.
has precedent. in the
I
real
missed
world,
him. How could I miss him?
Sorry.
Because his armor class is better than 15.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, can I do another action?
You got your bonus action.
Yeah, the
I have
bonus
my
action.
bonus action.
You're definitely.
Is there any bushes nearby?
There's a bow of the boat. There's swamp grass. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can hide in.
I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna duck down and hide.
All right. Roll your stealth.
I got a dress shirt in there if you wanna change.
No,
it.
I'm good. It's not that. It's
Oh, it's
just
all psychological.
it's in the
The
back of my
smell
throat.
lingers with you.
It's in the back of my throat.
Yeah.
15.
So mouthwash.
15 plus anything or just 15?
No, 15.
Okay.
Can you do, Stay-Lines?
Am I good?
I'll take care of it later.
Okay.
I'm just psyched out.
You'll find
That'll
out.
help.
No, I got it. Cool. Thank you.
You want any?
No,
reason?
thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Got
Thank
all
you.
types of stuff up here. Got tuna fish.
Sorrow.
Athena.
So I did give
Take a whiff of that.
poison. Was that one vial?
What is it?
Poison I used?
Some woman's thing. It's like a
One
Chanel
application.
thing. I guess
Now
it's
you got 9 applications.
smell good stuff that women like put on their cheeks or whatever to smell better.
I knew I should have held off and just done my.
That'll work.
That'll
That'll help a lot.
I could.
I wish I'd have had that out there.
Yeah. Sorry.
Always
No,
carry
it's
a
cool.
little thing of
Save your
Vicks.
poison
That's what I need to
from
do from now on.
clothes.
What do I
That
have?
way I
Anything
won't-
else?
No, that worked out great.
Okay.
Combat?
Because now it's not
Thing,
gonna
you
be.
apply it to your sword.
That smell.
Rubber band,
It might be.
and also
And it's not
you
even
have
the
the,
smell. I can't really smell it. It's
lip
just.
stuff,
Okay.
Mental.
and even though
Yeah.
it's
If
not
you
that
know where the arrow
human environment,
is, you
most
get that arrow.
Japanese
Once you
stuff
smell
like
it,
that,
it's
it's cold or
You
whatever.
never forget.
Have there been that scenario before?
Ah.
And it takes.
Have there been that scenario before? And
Yeah,
God, I
but
don't
we
want to
had
be.
to pass
All right,
them
so
in
Goo, you're up.
order for me to get it.
It doesn't take long.
Battle,
when people-
combat,
when
all
bodies
around.
are shattered.
Scourge came out of the boat. Cleve, she's popped up. Hid.
Okay.
Oh, she-
Do I
she-
s-
she went- she-
Do I see like the siege weapons that are firing the trebuchets and everything?
Roll perception. Doctor Strange over here.
17.
17. Yeah, you do. They're probably about 90 yards out. 90 feet.
90 feet out. Okay.
And they are facing you guys in the city of Dawn. Or Nod. Nod.
Okay.
Turtle
Yeah.
camp.
How many people are close to us?
There's a whole army on your side.
No, coming towards us.
Right now, roll perception. You're in tall grass.
Alright. I want to.
17.
17? Probably about 50 or so.
I want to
We got
try.
a whole army we're with. So,
Yeah.
okay, we're good.
Okay, I want to try and get as close as I can to the trebuchet.
Okay. So if you take dash action plus,
I can use my bonus, my movement, and
Yeah.
my yeah.
so you just you
Get
get there.
back a little bit.
Okay.
Get behind us.
I guess that's all. Can I try and hide still, or okay?
Use
I'm
us for
going
cover.
after.
Okay. That's my turn.
All right.
Well, I
All
got my
right.
gun.
Umar.
Okay.
I forgot.
You got your guns.
My gun.
How many
My
trash
rifle.
stations are up there?
You see about
Oh, I'm
Four.
after that
Four?
attack.
How
I
close
put
are
it
they?
away and grabbed
90
my
feet.
gun.
90 foot, probably 90
Okay,
foot
use the bayonet,
spacing.
go through torso.
Mm-hmm.
And Goo just ran the one in front of us directly, so.
Start trying to kill the guys on the riverside.
Well, you
The one
got
that's close.
vision.
Actually,
Just don't fireball me, okay?
Oh, hey, wait a minute, well, I'm in the front line here, so. Let's not get that little oversplash going on there.
Okay. How many enemies are down coming towards us still?
Like I told him, about 50.
About 50.
But then you got like 100 plus people on the boats that just landed with you.
Right, okay.
That's just the first
So I'm
wave.
still on the boat, got it. Can I? So I can see the guys operating the trebuchets, right?
90, about half obscured. You can see the tips of the trebuchets. There's grass and some foliages in the way and stuff.
Okay, let me just chill touch another one of the archers.
So you search through the crowd and you're like, ooh, there's another set of archers.
And let's see, that would be, since I got the Bardic Inspiration, that would be a 17.
17 hits.
Now that's just a hit, that's not on damage, is it?
No, it's just a hit.
Just a hit, yeah.
Does my divine smite end as soon as they swing, or does it stay?
Your divine smite is upon hit.
Now is that
And you
plus,
use a
that's
spell
a
slot
plus
to use
one
it.
to hit,
Okay, because I
right?
already got a second one loaded.
Or is that like a
You don't
plus
have to
1d4
prep it.
or something?
You have to prep.
Oh, by the way, I did
His, I think, is a
I did-
D6.
I did 5 points of damage.
Okay. Your divine smite is upon hit. So if you hit something and you want to use divine smite, you just say, I'm using divine smite,
Okay.
and it automatically does it.
So I don't need to.
Your branding smite
1d6.
is the one that you have to prep.
Okay, so I'm just
1d6
removing those two
or
spells.
1d6.
Okay.
Just the one. Unless you're are you doing a branding smite, like adding it to it?
Divine? No, just divine.
Okay, then it was just one spell slot.
I can add two together.
Yeah, you can do a branding. Go to your branding smite on your spells, or one of the other. There's another smite in your spells
Right now.
Branding
list.
smite
The trebuchet
Huh?
is
and divine smite. I can put those two together at the
Mm-hmm.
same
is a
time.
thing.
But branding smite is a bonus action spell that you can cast on your sword.
That would give me 2 bonuses.
So there might be a gate,
No and yes.
Thinking.
Again,
because the city gate's right there.
it does stack. Read what branding smite does.
Well, wait a minute. With the divine smite, if it's second level or above, and I forgot to roll that for damage, that's what I'm talking about, is the damage.
Yeah.
But I can hide.
But read what branding smite is.
I can hide.
Do what you- Okay.
If I'm gonna go blazing.
I kind of want to bring.
Yeah, I got a
Who's going to
third.
Mhm.
Huh?
We're discussing tactics. right
Branding
now.
smite is a bonus action, so I'll say you cast it, and the next creature you hit with a weapon attack before the spell ends, the weapon gleams with astral. You do 2d6 extra damage,
Right.
and it can stack with divine smite, because divine smite is okay. I just want to use it, and then you can use it.
So yeah, one of your smite spells is a bonus action,
hmm
the other one's an action.
Yeah, so all together, I gotta roll
So
2
you gotta make
sets.
sure you're doing the bonus action spell,
So-
but then you
Forgetting
can
that
also
part.
do smite.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
because that's how I killed
So
that guy.
here's what I will say. No, how you killed him was using radiant smite.
No, no, the other, a few games ago.
So here's what you do. You hit that guy, and then at the end of your turn, when you killed him, you literally say, cool, I use my bonus action and cast Branding Smite on my sword. So then mark off that you cast Branding Smite,
Done.
okay? And then on the next round, when you hit the dude, say that you want to use Branding Smite and Divine Smite, mark off another spell slot that you've cast Divine Smite with, and whack the sucker with a buttload of damage. And that's how you play your character.
And then, of course, you still have your bonus action on that round to recast. If
Branding
you have,
slot, yes.
If you have a spell slot.
Correct. Which is
I've only
literally
used
how
one
you.
spell.
Yeah.
I'm using it right now.
And then what I would say is that, like, you need to look at saying at the beginning of the battle what you need to do. And I'll give you this. For right now, I'll do this for you. On the boat ride over, you were getting yourself psyched up and you cast Aura of.
Protection?
Madness. Oh,
No.
I'm already messing up, thank you.
just trying to help.
I know.
No, I am gonna be casting Crown of Madness.
Aura of Hate.
On myself?
Yep.
That's a nice one.
So you cast.
What is that?
You cast Aura of Hate. Doesn't take anything to do. You're like, I turn on Aura of Hate. Now all of a sudden you get a +3 bonus to melee weapon damage.
Oh my God. So that's
Okay.
gonna be
Yeah.
up to 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 6-sided die, and 2, 4 8-sided, and then whatever that
we'll,
is.
we'll walk
You're
you
a
through it.
pain.
This is how you're supposed to play your character, and I'll show you what happens when you beef it up.
I thought using 2 things was damaging it up when I killed that freaking wizard.
Okay.
It causes.
From Umar, you reach out and you do that to her or him, and like you did 4 points of damage.
I'm telling you, the character.
It
I've got good
doesn't
I
even
did
look.
5 points.
5 points doesn't even look bloody.
That's still.
Yeah, it didn't take
In fact,
I get it. But as long as I'm up.
nothing.
My
Soup,
four
soup,
are my
arrows.
goals.
Yep,
Okay,
exactly.
Crown of Madness,
All right, so now this big bad guy comes up.
Cool.
Now I'm gonna write this down because this one, I'm gonna put a little bit thicker, beefier dude against him so he can see what he's playing against. These,
Excuse me, anybody lose a plastic container?
but here's the other side of
me.
the coin. I want to give you guys a helpful hint. These are gonna be cakewalk units, so don't expend all your
Well, that's
Stuff.
why I went back to my.
yeah. So I want you guys
Work
use
together.
this opportunity to feel how powerful your characters are, okay? And then at the same time, this is the intro into the big battle.
So like right now, don't waste your poison.
Well, that's what I just said, remember?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna use it.
So, but for him,
Get up
And if you can
till we
require,
get right in
and
front
if
of
you
their
can
face.
reacquire that arrow.
For him, I'm gonna put a little bit beefier of a dude in front of him so that way he can see how OP his character is when he actually does it. I want him to get a good feel for what to use,
Yeah.
since he's not paying attention at all.
Well, I mean,
All right,
explaining it each time.
so you guys, you notice that there's somebody that's lacking from the party. She's not there. Noguchi, rest in peace. Whatever she's doing, who knows?
Crying in a corner.
Very doubtful.
She stayed back.
Well, she finally got rid of the magistrate, so she's done.
So,
Recovering.
yeah. Sorry guys, we're
She's
gonna name
probably
a walk.
slapping herself for being so crazy and stupid.
It's a good thing she had this ring that prevented her from getting psychic damage. Or psychological damage, I mean, something. That's all, folks. Guard! There is a new person that's coming up in front of you to hit you.
Are they wearing metal? Or metal armor?
They are wearing... Splint. So no.
But what do they have in their hand?
Like an axe?
So wooden handle.
Sure.
I'm gonna go ahead and shoot him with my rifle.
And these are all customs men for fighting.
That is
Yes, we're not
19.
fighting anybody from the inside.
Never know.
You hit? How much damage you do?
I did. 2d10. Ooh, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
17 damage?
17 damage.
So... Okay. Out.
And I am going to kind of, I guess, disengage.
You cannot.
I-
You are not a rogue. Sucks to be you. Disengage is an action. And your action was shooting.
Yeah. Try to back away
Okay, cool!
while looking at him, but, you know.
Attack of opportunity. Nat 20 to hit.
Ah,
Ooh.
Can I spare a luck point
Nope.
or inspiration?
Sure, but no.
Do you have an inspiration point?
Yes, I do. I have yet to use it.
Can he use that on my rolls?
No, not actually.
No, he has to use it on his rolls.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out what to use the inspiration for.
Anything that you roll. Anything.
You're also able to give inspiration
The
to
gaming store
someone.
you gave me,
Slashing.
did I order online phone?
I think so,
Nat
yeah.
20.
I think so, yeah.
Number
I
5.
think so, yeah.
Good hit.
Because I got miniatures and they're expensive. And they keep getting the miniatures. I'm like, I gotta cut it.
1d8 plus
Well, give me that sheet of paper, I'll give it to the website.
8 and 8
One I
is
used to order from,
16.
it's doing
Plus
Orlando and stuff, but it's
3
just
is
gonna get
19
shipped to you.
damage. As he comes and goes, bam. And if he would have rolled higher on the crit thing, that would have been awesome.
Where do you like the game at? What store?
The wounds. Permanent damage.
Yeah, that's a-
CoolStuffInc.com.
Okay.
Now,
Where do
it
you
does
like the game
say to use a luck
I usually
point
game in stores.
or when an attack roll is made against you.
But I did find a shop on
Okay.
Lincoln called John
So when an
Hayes.
attack roll is made against you, what does it say?
Spend
Lots of
one
Warhammer
roll
40K guys meet there on
for
Thursday.
additional d20 if you choose
A lot of respect.
which die to use. You can
Well,
choose to
there's
spend
a
one
bunch of different
after
games
you
that are like
roll
Warhammer
or die.
40K-ish and Euro games like that. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna check that
After
out
you
too.
roll that.
So,
I
After
write that one
you,
down too.
and if it's an attack used against you on a saving throw or
the
something,
barrels
probably.
are closed.
But it's not anything
Well, it
against me.
says when you use an attack roll ability, roll a saving throw, or when an attack roll is made against you.
Oh. That means the enemy does need to read.
Hold on.
Yeah, Ed Walter.
Because I did mention that before
Really good store.
anything was
Huge
said or
area
done.
Upstairs, you didn't have to pay rent on that. And
That's
we
nice.
did up there a lot.
Cause I believe Noma schluck.
And when he sold it to the
too.
ship, it was,
Really?
Yeah.
a 2 or 3
I got it
years.
pulled up right here if you wanna
They
read it.
started doing the magic card thing, and they started
Sure.
depreciating or neglecting all the other venues.
Yeah, you go where the money is, man.
Well, they went bankrupt
All right.
because most people were in
Lucky or
administration.
whatever.
Lucky, you have 3 luck points per
Yeah,
long
but
rest.
with Joe
Whenever
and,
you
Rich
make an
and
attack
Jackson,
roll, an ability
those
check,
War
or a
Dogs.
saving throw, or when an attack roll is made
They were in
against
all those card
you,
games. And
you can spend
War Dogs
one
was about miniatures
additional
and some card
D20
games. board
and
games
you
and stuff.
choose which
You
die
can order
you
everything
use.
you want.
You can
You can
choose
get it
to
within 3
spend
or 4
luck
days.
points.
You know,
You roll the
that's the
die,
volume they did.
but before the outcome
They went
is
bankrupt
determined.
Which
around
I did.
6.5 months.
Technically say that
And they
before
opened up 107.
any
I did
alcohol.
say it before your outcome
All their
was decided.
that's
so.
their inventory too. It includes their inventory. I mean, they owe money to companies.
So that means 20 sided
The Joey's-
rolled again,
The
but if
people
you
D20.
that sold them stuff
No, I'm just kidding, it was a
did
12.
not look into see. They didn't.
All right, fine,
They,
so
they never knew that Joe and Rich had sold it.
But you're lucky.
They moved it to a
So
little
click
small
off your
area.
luck point.
Yep, I
Yeah,
got
that's
2 more
one luck
left.
point down.
Could have said
Sucks.
So-
lucky and
So they were selling
Luck,
up all their
huh?
stuff, and I went in.
Interesting.
When I was told about it, they had all this micro.
Yeah.
I got like $1,700 worth of stuff.
You get
250
3
bucks.
luck points whenever
Nice.
you
I
make
showed
an
them the
attack
mercy.
roll, ability
Did they
check, or
keep it?
saving throw. You can
Well,
spend
you know,
1 luck
between
point
50.
additional D20. You can
Cash.
choose to spend 1 luck point
Guess what?
after you roll the die,
Hey,
but before the
It
outcome.
took 3
You can also
buck
spend
boxes
1
to fill
luck
it.
point when an attack roll is made
And I
against
bought
you.
both boxes.
Roll a D20, and then
That's funny.
choose whether the attack uses the attack
And then,
roll
there's
or
some-
yours. So
Technically,
you
he
should
should
roll
roll
it.
Kids
Yeah.
brought their parents there. 'cause they were
But we'll
waiting.
stick with that 12.
Points cancel each other
I
out.
looked at a couple
No
of them
additional.
were women.
But see,
and
he has to
I
take
think
the
it
new
was
roll
3
no
fathers,
matter
but it's
what.
like-
That's interesting. No, he
So
chooses.
I said, let me help you out with that.
Oh, does he?
And I said,
Yeah, that's what it says.
"You're not gonna
Oh.
pay them
You
full price
choose
for
which one to
anyway."
use.
Oh.
So they got,
So if he's attacking and he
some of
wants
the,
you to
first
luck
issue
point.
of,
Yeah,
Lord of the Rings.
Wow.
it is a
One of the
lot
parents
different than
got
what I
the
remember.
entire
Luck being.
castle wall set
They
up.
changed it
Nice.
because
They were
I
getting,
remember
I think
the
it
way
was
luck
like
used to be
99%
read.
discount.
Yeah, it's when you did a nat
When you
one.
re-rolled, when you
All they
re-rolled
could do was
it,
just
it was the
take
new
the money.
roll that
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
take.
And, by the way, all
They
the
changed
parents-
that.
All right, so you
But I
got,
do,
Drugs that
but
were
I
going
do
on, so-
remember the bit
But,
about.
he got lucky.
attack.
So-
Yeah.
I helped Joe
All right.
and Rich clean up the
So
whole thing.
Gar, you're over.
That's
Scourge, you're up.
Okay, what were you doing? What did you just do?
I shot the guy.
And then walked back away from
Oh, yeah, kind of.
Yeah, we got this worked out. Game wise, whenever he fires his weapon, he steps behind me. Whenever he does something, he steps behind me because
Well,
now
I-
I protect him.
That's another action, but luckily with my luck point,
Okay, okay.
I survived now.
So, did you put the guy down?
No, no.
How far is he from me?
right in front of you.
Okay,
Roll the hit.
okay. I think I cut my foot off.
You rolled in that one?
Yeah. I get to re-roll, don't
Ooh.
I? I get to re-roll that.
no.
No, wait a minute, I get to re-roll some of these things.
And he's got a smite on that sword.
Do you get to roll?
I know there is
Oh.
re-roll on ones. I think there is something.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's.
He's got some kind of
It's a physical
combination
action.
or something. Hold on.
Can you roll again?
Actually, I'm doing Divine Smite and then,
It depends on if you have a
Randy.
feature that does that.
He does, I think.
yeah.
I think he's not too far off of what he said.
Eleven plus six, if it's correct, is 17.
Hold on. Alright, let's see what his weapons guy is. Classes and features. An action, you detect good and evil. Lay on hands. Fighting style. You can re-roll a 1 or a 2 on damage dice
Yeah,
with melee
yeah.
weapon. You can cast prepared paladin spells. When you hit with a melee weapon attack, you can expend Divine Smite, Oathbreaker, 2 channel divinity options. So no, it's on your damage.
Yeah,
Wait.
that's why I was like, huh?
Remember that because that's really nice too.
Yeah.
Alright, so
But he's
But
got-
this-
you swing with a nat 1, swing, roll the hit.
through them all.
Well, he got missed.
Oh, wow, I rolled a whole 3.
All right, so he missed. He comes down and it barely just swings right by your ankle. All right, and then on the upswing to hit him again,
Yeah.
swing to hit,
Oh,
because you get 2 attacks.
17 plus 6 is
I
23.
don't roll 1.
So you come back, you go down, you barely miss his ankle, and you're like, ooh, and you come back up and you hit the thug square right here, boom, and you do your sword damage.
That's a plus 6.
Now, what is your sword's damage?
Oh,
Your great sword, 2d6 plus 6. Yep.
Don't say, ooh, I know.
that's 7.
All right. Did you get a 1 or a 2 on your damage?
Yeah,
Reroll the 1 and 2.
that's 9.
All right. So there's 9 damage there, right? Then you
Oh,
roll.
wait, it's a level 2.
Hold on. Pause.
Okay.
Stop getting ahead of yourself. Now you want to roll for your
Branding.
branding smite, which is 2d6 damage.
That's 7.
7. Okay.
16 total.
Now you want to roll for your divine smite if you want to pump that into it.
If you want to.
Oh, yeah,
Okay. Then make sure you check off your spell slot.
it's already there.
Okay.
Now, branding smite and divine both
Well-
have to be checked, right?
No, because you cast branding
Okay.
smite beforehand.
Okay, I already got that.
All right.
So I roll 2d8 first, right?
For your divine smite.
If you use a divine smite,
Yep.
which means it's going to cost you a spell slot.
Okay. That's 6, and the two 6-sided is 9.
Wait.
Wait a minute.
No.
You already did 16. Now you're doing your divine smite, which is 2d8.
I
Yeah.
rolled those first, and I also get 2d6, I thought.
No.
No, you already rolled the 2d6s.
Oh, okay.
You did that for your branding smite.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I get a second hit with that, right?
No, because you already missed
No.
with your first hit.
Okay.
So what was your damage with the
Hold on,
2d8s?
hold on.
Yeah, what's your damage with the 2d8s?
I'm gonna cover something first, if you don't mind. When it's second level or above, I get another dice.
Okay, so you did that, so you get 1d8 extra dice.
Okay. So that's 6. And 7 is 13.
13 damage. Okay. So 13 plus the
Plus
16 is 29.
29.
So you did 29 points of damage in 1 hit,
Cool.
and he's bloodied.
I thought I get two dice rolls on the divine smite.
No.
No? Okay.
Now the question is, do you want to use your bonus action
To recast
to
branding smite.
recast branding?
Yeah, I'll do that.
But then use your spell slot to cast it.
But you lose
So
your
that's
spell
3.
slot when you cast it.
Okay.
You gotta remember, you're burning off your spell slots, so it also affects your ability to divine smite.
Yeah,
Well, I could do that in a category 1 spells too.
correct.
I could use it.
Right.
So that's gonna be 2d6s?
You're not burning it right now. You're prepping it for the next
Casting it for the
round.
next
Oh,
round.
okay.
Yeah, because the branding smite stays on your weapon until you hit something. Up to 1 hour, I believe it's either 10 minutes or an hour or something like that.
Long enough.
So I'll start burning the first level. This is a major battle, so I may as well burn up what I got.
it's
This-
just the beginning.
These
I'm actually
are
gonna try to play
these
my
are
character the way you guys are telling me I need to. I'm just going for it.
right, but these are chicken fodder, so you can get a sense of how powerful your characters are.
The guy you just hit is the only beefed up guy that we're fighting right now.
Yeah.
Well, you got
Because
that
he wanted you to see what you're capable of.
So save your spell slots.
Well,
if
this
possible.
guy's still only bloodied, so
Yeah.
that's the thing.
All right, Puss in Boots, you're up.
Okay,
Yeah,
how
I'm screaming
far
at you,
away am
use
I
your
from
gun.
the guy that's bloody?
I already shot him.
Probably 30 feet.
Do it again.
30 feet.
I'm going to. Actually, I'm thinking about running
I'm
through.
gonna use my short
Tell me all
bow.
that you're not looking at you. I'm looking at you. I'm
Just
watching
take
him.
him.
All right, do it.
If he hits me anywhere in my armor, he's got to exceed 18.
17.
Roll the damage.
By the way, you get to roll that at an advantage.
So you're pretty much in front of
Yeah.
him.
Because he's
Yeah,
engaged, or because you were hidden?
Yeah, that's stuff.
Because she was hit.
Nice.
So roll it again,
Damn.
because if you roll a 20,
Oh, I didn't put it.
Candy Indiana Jones.
No, it's already.
7.
You already have the
So
ore
you'll take
around you.
17.
You already
I'll
have
take
it.
the
what do we do?
7.
Now roll your
1d6.
short
Yeah,
bow
read it.
damage
I don't
plus
know.
your
1d6.
sneak attack damage.
1d6 plus.
I forgot to include the heat aspect. Or
So
okay.
it's
Yeah, plus 3.
17 plus
Plus 3.
5.
Alright.
So that's 3
No,
more
no,
hits.
no, no.
3 more
Five
damage.
That's
plus.
what, 32 now?
5 plus.
Or do I roll for
Wait a
it?
minute, 5
No,
plus
go.
8.
Okay.
I mean, no.
It's an automatic stack.
No, 5 plus 5. Because you already hit.
Huh?
Oh, okay.
So now you're doing
So
damage.
what?
It's an automatic
So
stack.
it was
Yeah, plus
5
3.
5,
It's 3
which is
points on
10.
top of what you
So now
already
roll
did.
that
Okay.
3 more times.
He's down in.
11.
No.
Okay.
So he's a little bit more bloody.
13, 19.
So 19 hit points of damage.
And he just collapses into blood.
But you still got your bonus now.
Is that big guy or just someone else?
Yeah, she shot the big guy.
He's gone,
Yeah, he collapses into
And
blood.
you still
I'm
have
gonna
your
run
bonus.
him through.
and I'm gonna hide.
Okay. Roll your stealth.
28.
28. Okay. Goo,
She's
there are
She's an expert.
3 guys that are manning this trebuchet in front of you. They haven't seemed to notice you, and they're loosing another round, and you see it. And the one guy starts walking, and the other guys are, the 2 guys are loading another rock.
I want to climb up the trebuchet, and is there any ropes like connecting the pieces?
Yeah. There's
Okay.
ropes to the slings. There's ropes to like the
The
tread.
counterweight.
Yeah, counterweights. You name it.
Okay, I want to go up there, and I want to climb up to where it's far beyond their, well, not far beyond their reach, but beyond their reach, and slice all those ropes.
What is that all about?
Size of the rope.
Yeah. No, it's trebuchet rope's freaking beefy.
Yeah.
It's thick.
Well,
so roll
okay,
damage.
that's a regular
Fine,
rope.
tell you what. I use the
No,
shotgun.
no, you're good. Roll damage.
Alright.
No.
Do I get sneak attack on the rope?
I knew you were gonna ask that. No.
Now, question: the way these trebuchets are built, they're metal. Do they have like metal hinges, plates holding everything together?
No.
Okay.
The reason why is because it's
It's
siege
probably,
weapon.
it's probably a wood frame that's got the
Okay,
two,
I
the
kinda
two
figured that.
things where the pegs are in. And then you got the counterweight, the main arm,
Mm.
and then where the boulder goes, and then they lay it back.
Alright, I did 7 damage on that
The
one.
counterweight releases it.
I throw it?
Throws
Okay.
it.
I was just wondering if there's any.
which
Chunks of
rope are you
metal.
going for first?
Yeah.
What are my options?
You got the rope that goes to the shot, which there's 2 pieces of rope to that. You have the rope that goes to the counterweight and holds the counterweight in place. Then you have the rope that goes to the pulley system that's being wound with the guy walking on it.
Let's do the pulley rope.
The pulley rope?
Yeah.
All right. So you cut the pulley rope and it unspindles. The trebuchet was going up and it sets back down on the last click and it stays there. And it's no longer going up and the guy's still walking. And let's see. The one guy's like, "Hey, wait, you still walking? Hey, what happened? Hey, one of the ropes went, bro."
And with my second attack, I want to hit the counterweight rope.
All right, go for it. Roll your damage.
2, and I'll use Fury, the small on that, so that does 8 damage.
And this is the counter. You hit the counterweight rope, and that thing goes. And I need you to roll a strength saving throw.
God damn it. Alright.
Now, quick question: when he cut the pulley rope and the guy's walking, would that tension release and have him just fall forward?
That makes sense. Dirty 1.
A dirty one.
I got -1, so it's a 2
Nice.
2 minus 1.
All right. So with that said,
As long as it's not a nat 1.
you
Let me
hit
see
the
if I
counterweight
do.
and it swoon
Oh,
backs
cool.
into place. It's not what you think because you really have no other weight other than the counterweight to hold this, so it just kind of goes up and you fall straight down, probably around 20 feet. So 20 foot is 2d6 worth of damage
Okay.
as you hit the ground beneath you because you're not able to hold on as it swings back and forth. Popping straight up.
7 damage, and can I guess that wouldn't qualify for not evasion.
Yeah.
Uncanny dodge.
No,
Yeah.
dodge the ground as it comes up to meet you.
That's kind of what it's in.
I could.
Really? All right. Any
Alright.
bonus action?
You sound like one of them.
No, my attack is the bonus action.
You sound like one of them.
Because you're not necessarily
videos.
attacking. So. You can't. Can you attack as a bonus action?
Yeah, because a dagger has finesse. I double checked that. I don't need two-hand weaponry, or not two-handed weapon, but dual
I got you.
wielding.
Because
Yeah,
you're dual wielding.
yeah, and since it's a finesse weapon and I'm a dex-based character, I'm allowed to do it. I just don't get my.
Strength bonus.
Yeah, that's why I did the Fury of the Small.
Well,
Okay.
you do
Because I don't get the +6
But the
since I'm not since it's a
Well, that's cool.
yeah, that's right.
yeah I don't get the +6 then yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, it comes down splat. So you did your bonus action for that. So they see you, and once they see you, we'll get to you in a second.
Well, I can still move, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so can I? That tribute shit's 8 or is out of commission now, right?
The tribute shot is out of commission.
All right, I start running to the next one.
All right. So you run to 90 feet. So you get 30 foot out.
Well, I use my action, so I should only be able to move about 30 feet, right?
Right.
Okay,
All right. So you're not even halfway there.
correct.
You're a third.
Yes.
Okay. We're on the same page.
All right.
All right.
These dice are rolling decently. Yay.
So from Goo to Umar, what do you got, Umar?
You got new dice?
No, these ones from Christmas I haven't rolled since I finally remembered to bring these damn things.
The bowman shot before.
Yeah, I
All
got
right,
five.
go for it.
I'm liking this.
Chill
They don't
time.
roll everywhere, and
All right.
there's noisy on a plastic table.
Yeah.
They actually roll.
Let's see.
Oh yeah.
Well, let's. That would be. $18.
18 to hit hits.
Yeah, how long does that bardic inspiration last, by the way?
I think you only use it one time and that's it.
Oh, okay, then it was a 17.
Okay, 17 hits.
9 hit points damage.
Woo! Ow, bloodied. That hurt. All right, from Umar to the bad guys. Of course, that bad guy's gonna shoot at you because it's not dead.
I'm gonna stand there. Hit me! Hit me! Come on! Come on!
I think that
Nat
wine's
20.
getting to you.
The what?
The wine.
No, missed. 14
Well, I thought you wanted to
plus.
do that.
But he's the one acting. Come on, hit me,
14
hit me.
plus
Plus your dragon.
4,
ball.
so 18.
Yeah, it's.
I was
Different tolerance.
Right.
I have resistance to a lot of stuff. If alcohol's a poison,
I'll find it eventually.
I can
There
use
you
it.
go.
A delicious
6,
poison.
7, 8.
As a steam, it's just.
The only thing-
8 damage. As a
I'm still over
the
there.
first
Well,
arrow misses you, the second one comes
And it's just
square.
for like this, for the righteous ones.
Okay.
They're getting their home back. That was stolen,
Now,
which means I gotta talk.
those
to the
3
brother-in-law about
are not giving pursuit to you.
Atonement.
Really?
Right.
What are they doing?
I don't know. You're running for the other one.
Fine.
I already know what they're probably doing.
Should have tried to hide.
Umar.
Well, I have his blue guys, and I couldn't do anything
Gar,
else.
you're up.
Alrighty, anybody in really close range of me, or?
Not right now. Everybody's engaged in combat. Nazis, bad guys.
Did you say Nazis?
Genazis.
Oh,
Well, he's right
And
next
the
to
one,
me.
and the one on
No, he's
storage
dead.
is still standing.
Puss in Boots
Oh, yeah.
killed it.
Oh, cool.
He's still standing.
Thanks,
He's
Boots.
looking all bad, but he's still
Oh,
standing.
I thought Puss in
No.
Boots. Yeah,
I
She
took
killed
them
him.
out.
yeah.
Good.
Oh, did you?
I'm moving
Yeah.
on to the next
I
one.
Alright,
There
is
it
there a
is.
group of enemies within 120 feet?
Hey, Boots, stick with me
Yeah.
around the bar.
we're on a battlefield,
Yes.
dude.
Okay. On
We'll
one
lay
of
it
the
down as quick
groups,
as
I
we
want
can.
to cast Crown of Madness.
On the whole group?
No, in one of the groups.
Okay.
Within close proximity, I want to cast Crown of Madness on the biggest guy that's in that group.
Okay. He's literally, you see him, the crown comes up, and he goes,
And tell him to attack his buddy.
and he goes away.
Must be the 14.
I rolled an 18.
Yeah. Okay.
Now it's me, right?
Scourge, you're up.
Cannon
Getting-
fodder.
Divine and
there.
branding.
Just
What?
remind
Huh?
me.
Divine and branding.
On what?
I'm using my longsword.
So you're gonna run to the next. Okay. Run to the next guy.
Who's in front of me? What's he look like?
There's like this guy that's got this black guard uniform on. He's fighting a Genasi.
And I still have that hate thing in me.
Yeah. Branding smite on you or
Not a hate aura.
Oh my god.
What'd you roll?
4.
4. 4 plus 6 is you 10.
Yeah.
10 misses. Whew. You gonna hit him on the second hit?
I'm gonna try again. I'm using another dice. 15 and 6 is 21.
Hits. Roll damage.
That's 2 8s first, right?
2 6s first.
Okay. That's 8.
That's with your plus.
8 plus 6.
6 plus 3.
Okay, that's what? So 8 plus
So that's 9
6.
and 8 is 17.
Okay, so 17 damage. And Brandon smite damage.
I thought I rolled 8s with
Branding smite is 2d6.
I was
Divine
doing-
smite is 2d8s,
I did-
unless
I
you go
was-
at a second level. Do you want to use your divine smite before your branding sprite pops?
I'll do divine now and we'll call that branding. So that's gonna be,
Well, no, you
Well, your
literally
spell's
just
gonna
rolled
go
your
off
sword
the-
damage.
Yeah, your spell's
That was
gonna
your
go off-
sword's damage. Your sword gets a basic damage.
right.
Yeah,
Then you have 2d6 extra damage for branding smite,
and that's gonna go off if you hit, no matter what.
which, so roll that, 2d6 damage right now.
That's another 9, so that's 9 and,
So 9 and 9 is 18, so 28 damage is where you're at now.
okay,
So you want to stop there because you want to hear my description?
yeah.
He collapses as you cleave him in two with all the radiant damage.
So I still have another action.
No, because you missed on the first swing.
Do I still get to use divine smite?
Sure.
He's dead.
On the next person?
You used your first swing and missed. You have 2 attacks. You hit him on the second one. You don't have a third attack, so you
I've got 2
can't.
spells in play.
You only have 2 attacks.
You have 1 spell that is a proc spell that you cast first. Your divine smite doesn't hit unless you want it to.
Oh, okay, never mind, I'm gonna shut up now.
See, here's the thing about Divine Smite. You can always choose to use it after you make your attack roll. Don't sit there and say, oh, I'm gonna use Divine Smite and then roll your attack. Because it ain't gonna matter. But if you swing and you hit the enemy and you know the enemy's a big bad dude, then you sit there and say, after you roll your damage from your sword, you can sit there and say, yeah, I'm gonna use Divine Smite too. And then that's when you'd roll your 2d8 and
Or
mark off your
3d8 if
or
you go to the
3d8
second
if
level.
you use the second levels.
But he already went down, so it's no use in using it.
Right.
Correct.
Okay, I got a little involved in the process.
It's all right. Puss in Boots, what are you going to do? There's Umar, who's
How
just kind of.
far away are we to getting in the gate?
Probably about 90, 120 feet.
Oh, we're closer than I thought.
120 feet?
Yeah.
Um. Okay, his guy went down, right?
Correct.
Okay. Let's see.
Is it, that's
What
three we
about
got
the
so
one
far.
you were trying to hit?
No, he's still standing.
He's still standing? How far away am I from him?
Cranberries?
From his guy,
From the guy that he's been trying to hit?
about 90 feet.
And I've done 14 total damage to him so
Okay,
far.
well, I'm gonna try to bring him down
All right, roll the hit.
Cool.
with my short bow.
And at advantage.
What?
At advantage, so you get to roll 20-sided 2 times and take the highest roll.
Oh, added advantage?
At advantage.
Oh, added. Okay, so 14.
14 to hit.
Oh, it
Well,
hits?
We'll roll the 20-sided again.
14.
So 14
It
plus
hits.
your bonus.
14 plus 8,
Yep,
Whew.
so 20,
Hits.
24,
22.
22. What am I
That definitely
doing?
hits.
Okay, then roll for damage.
Mhm.
Yes, ma'am.
6 then.
1. 1 plus, I do it 5 times, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but 1 plus 5.
1 plus 5, that's 6.
Okay, now roll.
Plus 4, 14. 18, 19.
19 damage.
Yeah.
You rolled sneak attack damage, didn't you?
Yep.
No. All right. He drops.
Okay, good.
Good job.
Now I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Can I run forward and hide?
Mm-hmm.
Can I do that?
30 feet.
Can I run, so I can run 30 feet and then
if you-
hide?
And if you
And I'm
use-
going forward.
But if you use your.
I wanna get
If you
close
use your
to-
feline agility, you can move 60 feet
But can I still
and you
hide?
can still hide.
Uh-huh.
Because that doesn't take bonus action.
Feline agility, when you move, you can double your speed until the end of the turn. Once you can't use this trait again until you move
Short rest.
0 feet
Oh, nice.
on one of yourself. So I can use the feline agility,
And that'll move you
And
60 feet and then hide.
hide, and then I wanna
Nice.
hide.
Yep.
So you're 30 foot from the trebuchet. Roll perception.
Eight.
8. You can't quite see what's going on. There's brush or something in the way.
Okay.
All right, from
So
Puss
you-
in Boots
so you moved
to
to
Goo.
60 feet, right?
So I went 60 feet.
Did you
forward.
roll your hide?
Oh, roll to hide.
I gotta roll the high.
Always.
Your stealth. Your stealth, you
Oh, my
always gotta roll.
stealth.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
26.
Gotta love that expertise.
That's what I'm saying. Like, outside of getting like a nat 1, she's pretty much hidden.
She's
but
got
I want her-
plus 10 on. She's
I
got
know.
plus 10 on that. Sleight of hand.
All right,
thieves'
Goo, you're
tools.
up.
So.
And I forgot what else
Getting
we could've
close to the wall.
Okay.
60 foot left
Yeah.
to the next trebuchet.
Yeah,
I
you're
can
30
climb
feet.
up.
You're 30 feet
How
from the
far?
trebuchet right now.
How tall is the wall?
Okay, so I'm gonna move to the next one.
Well, ask him that when,
The wall, about 20 feet.
Up.
which is exactly what you could climb. With no rules.
And I guess I'll go ahead and climb up and use the one action I got to kill the pulley.
Do what?
Just 3 ropes, right? The pulley, the counterweight, and the
Sling.
sling itself.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, let me kill the.
To keep it simplified.
Oh yeah, let me kill the pulley one.
So you run 30, dash 30 more.
And then actually I beat the trebuchet, so I still have 1 left.
Okay. Yeah, you can still attack after that.
Mm-hmm.
So you attack with the pulley. Roll damage.
If I can pick it up. 7.
And it snaps.
Okay.
And these guys. Hey! One of the ropes snapped. All right, I'll get it.
I'm gonna shoot the right one.
And I can't really hide, so we pause there on my turn. Next.
Yep, Umar, you're up. Your guy gets shot by an arrow. Drops.
Again, looking at the trebuchets.
Mm-hmm.
What do I see on the trebuchet?
Roll.
Perception.
Yeah, we'll go with perception. Actually, insight. You've already noticed them, so roll insight. Yeah. See if you know, if you can distinguish like the difference between them. Like, yeah, they're there. You see them. Investigation, maybe? Yeah.
Oh, investigation?
Yeah, we'll do investigation. I'm sorry.
No.
How many bad guys have we collectively put down so far?
Huh?
How many bad guys have we collectively put down so far?
I don't know, like 4 or 5.
Goo hasn't killed anyone.
You wanting to like
11.
loot bodies again? You find nothing on all of them.
Actually,
I'm not
13.
hurting anybody.
What?
13.
13. You notice that the one in the middle, straight out, isn't moving anymore. It's
Okay.
not firing. The one that was kind of halfway cocked is still halfway cocked and it stopped coming back, and the other 2 are still going.
I'm gonna fireball the one on the right, so I'm gonna expend a sorcerer point to change it to fireball.
Okay.
The one on the right.
Roll damage for me.
Yep.
I forgot I
DC
had that.
save is 15. Dexterity DC of 15. If they fail, 24. If they save, it'll be 12.
Wait, 1.
Oh, guys, I put more sanitizer in there for hands. You guys know.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Huh. Okay, how much hit points did you do?
24 total.
All right, you see it literally just, and it like breaks in one section and like it catches fire.
Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and walk 30 feet towards the one in the center, but staying away from any enemies that's on the ground.
Everybody's pretty well engaged, doing their own thing,
Yep.
so you're able to walk through.
Okay.
Umar to the bad guys, bad guys. Okay, okay, okay. So that's that on that one, that one. And surprisingly, they go about underneath you, looking at the ropes. They're pulling the ropes and they're looking around, and like trying to figure it out. Nobody has really spotted you just yet. So,
Now I'm gonna shut my mouth.
so, Gar, you're up.
Alrighty, and
The trebuchet
I guess
on the far
move,
left.
move a little bit closer, and I'm gonna aim my gun at one of the guys that is releasing the last trebuchet.
So you're gonna shoot towards the trebuchet, not knowing what you're gonna hit.
How far away is it?
It is approximately 120 feet to your left and close to the wall and under half cover.
Gotcha. Alright, no problem.
Oh.
Do I see any?
What the heck is that?
What?
He took something from the fridge.
You shouldn't put foreign objects in your mouth, Tyler. Thought you would have learned that from Lowe's.
Freezer burned and then some. Oh,
Do I?
that was horribly
Can
freezing.
I see anybody,
Cereal over here.
any enemies
Tyler?
close by?
You are awake now.
You want some chips?
Yeah, there's plenty of enemies. There's about 5 of them now, but.
You want some
I'm
chips?
gonna
got
take
this, thank
aim
you.
at one and shoot him.
Alright. Roll it.
That is a 19 hit.
Hits.
He's shooting him right.
2d10. That's 11. Yeah, 11. 11 points.
The Genasi and this guy are in battle. All of a sudden, you're just boom, he falls. Ugh.
Now, are any of those stones lining up on my gun?
No.
Gotta roll a critical, man.
What's that? Oh, critical? Gotcha, okay.
What happened to the Genasi?
No, I just took one out as there were a genasi and the enemy was frightened, and I just randomly.
You're up, Scourge.
Because his does
Same
look
thing.
similar to
Who's the
it.
biggest guy closest to me?
Alright.
His does work kind of like what Luck and Pluck did, right?
Now,
I'm assuming.
Brandon Smite first.
Okay.
I can't believe this freaking dice 6.
6 plus 6 is 12. Doesn't hit. Does not hit. Roll. You want to roll on your second hit because you get 2 attacks.
Yeah. 17 and 6 is 23.
That hits. Roll your damage.
4.
4 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Did you roll any 1s or 2s?
Yep. 7
7 plus 6 is.
and plus 3. 7 and 3 are 9.
7 and 3 is 10, plus 6 is 16. So 16 damage off your base sword. And you had Branding Smite procced on it, so roll your Branding Smite damage, which is 2d6.
That's 3. No, I can roll both of them. 2 and 1, right?
Not on Branding Smite. It's
Okay.
only on your weapon damage, if I'm not
Got
mistaken.
3. And I rolled 2 8s.
Let me double check that one though.
Was that?
If he gets to re-roll on Branding Smite.
No, it's just on his weapon attack.
Divine Sense.
I kind of speak out loud for the whole party, at least to hear close proximity.
Yes, that's it.
Let's go ahead
Just
and
a-
make
so-
our way to the castle. The other guys got to
He
cover.
collapsed. As you cut him in two.
Oh, okay.
Aren't you near me?
I don't know if I can hear you. I don't even know how close I am to you.
So, alright, so now what?
I'm avoiding
That's-
combat right now.
From Scourge to Puss. Puss, what are you doing? You're about 30 feet away, I think, from a trebuchet, right?
Up.
Yeah.
How far am I away from the wall?
About 60 feet.
So basically you were
I wanna
running.
scale the wall, get over the wall.
Right.
Well,
and see what's
okay.
going on over.
Okay, here's your options. You got 30 feet of movement, which means you can get up to where the trebuchet is, that goo is already disabled,
Right.
okay? Which there's 3 enemies that were there. Or you can dash, which takes your movement and your action, and dash 60 feet. That would
Can I
get you to
still
the wall.
hide?
That would get you to the wall. And then you would be able to use your bonus action to hide.
Okay. So if I
But you don't get
dash-
to attack at all if you do that.
Okay.
Now,
I'm okay
now
with
another
that.
option is you can move 30 feet and do your dash by using your bonus action, which means you would still be able to use an action to attack.
But I can't hide.
No.
Yeah, I'm not taking that.
Tyler,
So I'm gonna go 60
are the bad guys actually
dash
still attacking the city, or are they
60
concentrating on us?
Okay.
and hide.
Roll, what are you doing? Rolling, moving
gonna-
60 foot?
Dash 60 feet.
Yep, and then hide.
And then hide.
Okay, do me a favor, roll perception. You, hold on a second. Because you asked me the question in the middle of her turn, so.
Is not, yeah, 7.
All right, so
So I
7.
don't-
You don't really notice anything. You ride right past the trebuchet and keep going. So, now roll your stealth. So,
Natural
See
20.
this little
Alright,
cat
that's
running, you
Let's
see
see.
this little rat kid.
so Goo, you're up. When you get to your turn, remember your question.
So I'm at the wall.
Yep.
I'm going
Goo,
up and over.
you're up.
And hide.
Okay.
You're gonna kill some things.
Remember, you can't use your feline.
They're messing with the ropes. They're checking each one.
feline, Whatever.
Why?
You see this fireball go
TW.
arcing across overhead of you and destroy the last one on the right.
Staying in one spot.
I'm just gonna.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna
But
climb
you
up
can
and
do-
cut the
you
other
can
2
run up
ropes.
20 feet. You can
Okay.
climb up
Roll
20
damage.
feet to the wall.
But I can't jump and hide. Jump.
Well, it depends on
7.
if you're able to get to the
You're
top of the
retired.
wall. But you don't know what it
This
is.
only rolls ones. Every time I've rolled it.
Wow. So you cut through the
Think
rope
of
with
the
that one,
concept.
and you get about
You're
that
cutting
far
up to
through,
a
and like
wall
it's just still
during
holding.
a battle. You don't know.
Okay, I'll use the second attack to cut it through the rest of the way.
Right.
Roll damage.
Aha, this one's better because it rolls a 2 instead.
So 2 damage, so 3 total.
8.
8 damage. Okay, yeah, all the way through. 20.
5.
The counterweight this time.
Yeah, that was the counterweight.
Roll strength check.
I think I would have learned from the last time.
They're all fighting in front of me.
You got this.
Oh, you said strength.
Take them out from the back.
No, that's
That can
yeah.
cause
Yeah,
damage.
they're fighting.
That's better. 10.
Yeah.
10.
So if you
You're able to hold
grab
on
them,
as you kind of go for a little ride.
That's what I'm saying. I can still hide.
They are gonna
Yeah,
roll.
instead of them looking at my face, I'm looking at
They
their
see
back.
you.
Right.
Hey!
'Cause I'm
Hey!
going up to the
Get out from there!
By the way, did you roll a stealth check?
Goo is looking for restroom.
20.
And nope.
30, yeah.
Crossbow 17 plus stuff's gonna hit. So crossbow damage is here. 8 plus 2 equals 10
Alright.
damage as that one hits you, and then that one is 5 plus 2 is 7. So one of the guys shoots at you, it misses. The other 2 shoot at you and hit you.
Do what?
I just climbed 30 feet.
And I take half on that.
Put me over the wall.
Oh, that's your
Uncanny
bonus?
dodge.
Yeah.
Oh, for
right
one of them.
here. 30
One of them
feet
was
climbing.
10 damage. The other one was
Oh.
7 damage.
So that would put me up over the wall.
Alright, so half on the 8 damage, so I take 11 points of damage.
30 feet, yeah. Yeah, you can get
Total?
Up to the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And still have,
Okay.
and still have, but-
All right. Gar, you're up.
I'm going to, I guess, continue walking.
Up
Or-
towards the gates.
Yeah, I guess.
All right, so you're about 30 foot away from the trebuchet.
Uh,
That's straight in front of you.
Do I see who, or they're all out of commission, right?
No. Roll insight.
16.
16. You notice that the one on the far left is still shooting. The one straight in front of you hasn't moved. The two on the right hand side have stopped shooting.
And is the pulley system metal?
The pulley system?
Yeah, like a metal
You
wheel.
can't tell. You're still like 30 foot away and it's partially obscured.
Let's see here. 30 foot away. I am going to kind of focus on the pulley system, just out of hope and a whim. And I am going to cast heat metal on it.
Okay.
That way it kind of burns through the ropes.
30 foot from the trebuchet, probably 30 foot up.
That's right there.
All right,
at my
so 60 foot. All right,
That's
so
right
you
at my
cast
60
that.
foot.
Heat metal. What does it say for damage? Contact with anything.
2d8 fire damage.
All right. Cool beans. That's the one straight in front of you?
The one that was getting fired, that you said was in front of me.
Oh, well, that one wasn't moving. The one that is moving is off to your left, probably about 90 foot. Actually, it's about 120 feet.
Oh, see, I was under assumption that's what you were saying. It was in front of me. The one that
No,
was getting
the
fired.
one that's directly in front of you is the middle one. There's two off to the right, which have been taken care of. The one that's
Okay.
firing is to the left.
All right, then negate that since misunderstood. Then I go ahead and I aim and shoot the guy that was pulling the lever.
Sure, shoot with disadvantage.
That is a 16
16 to hit.
and 17.
Let's
So
see.
16.
So 16 to hit.
At the guy pulling the lever on firing trebuchet.
All right, so plus 5 AC bonus. Plus 5, 16, plus 5 is,
21.
yeah. What'd you roll?
It was a 16.
You missed.
They have 3/4 covered.
3/4 covered.
That means you could see like this much of them.
Gotcha, okay.
That's why they get an armor class bonus.
I
Makes
did
sense.
say that they were obscured, didn't
Yes.
I? Yeah.
You said that to me back when I was
Yeah.
second. I don't think he heard.
Oh, gotcha. Because they don't pay attention. They're off in their own little
Hey,
world, doing
no,
their own little thing.
What?
Exactly. All right. You done?
Yes.
Okay, good for you.
Are you done?
Sure. What are you doing?
Are they coming out, are the guards in the city coming out, or, and can I see if the bad guys are still fighting against the city?
So, roll investigation.
18 plus 2 is 20.
So what you notice is that you do not see anybody with the city colors out here.
Okay,
You see the Genasi and like the black colors, like the black tabards of
Heston.
Heston.
now is Heston's troops doing anything to the city, or are they concentrating on
As
us?
far as you can tell, they are focused on this line.
And excuse you, I'm still wearing the city colors. I never took my tabard off.
How far?
You
how,
are away from him. He can't
How
see.
far?
Oh, okay.
How far is the bard from me?
How far is it? Right beside you, pretty much. He walked up.
Yeah.
Okay. Try to get to the city and get the guards out here. Attack them from behind. Squeeze them.
Why don't we continue going to the city, because it looks like Genasi has us covered. We should all
Do I
regroup.
hear this
Because I
conversation?
promised them I would
Yeah,
help.
you're close enough.
We are helping, we're just moving forward.
They're supposed to stay out of the fight, period. Moving on.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, I forgot that. Thank you.
yeah, let's
Okay.
move into the city.
Now, whoever's in front of me, the biggest guy, I'm going with, inflict wounds. That's 2d10 plus 6, so I just touched him. And I'm following it up with Divine Smite,
Okay.
First level.
Inflict wounds is a spell,
right?
so you have to cast it.
Right?
Divine Smite only works when you use a melee attack.
Right,
You cannot do both. You can either cast a spell or you can attack melee.
I can do Divine Smite, and then on my second move, if it's successful, I can attack, right?
No.
No?
Divine Smite is an addition to a melee attack.
Okay, I'm gonna remove one of them, and I'm just using Divine Smite.
Okay. You can use Inflict Wounds, which is a spell,
Yeah?
and then your action's done, because you literally inflict wounds, which is a heavy-duty level
Spell.
2 spell in that aspect. Or you can attack with your sword, and if you attack with your sword, you can or do not have to add Divine Smite to it. You cannot use Divine Smite on its own.
Think of Divine Smite as a buff.
Okay. I'm using my sword.
You're gonna hit with your sword?
Now, what can I add to it?
Whatever you want.
Do I get 2 attacks with my sword?
You do.
Okay, so if I need to, I can do inflict wounds on top of that.
No.
No.
Inflict
You can
wounds is a
only-
spell. You can only attack or cast a spell.
Melee or spell.
Unless it's a bonus action spell, which I made a
I'm
homebrew
gonna
rule.
inflict wounds, because
where
that
you-
starts out with 3d10 worth of damage.
What are you doing? Inflict wounds?
Yeah,
Okay. Make sure you check off on your spell cast.
I got it.
Okay.
13, it fell out of my hand. Do I get to re-roll that? I did not let it loose, it fell.
And
You get a +6 to hit, so
Okay,
13
19.
plus 6.
19.
19 hits. So it
Okay.
does damage, so roll your damage.
Your damage from the inflict wound.
3d10.
9 and 6 is 15, and 4 is 19.
19, he just collapses to the ground as, you know, he tears insides out.
What sound did he make again?
Yeah, because that.
Yeah.
So he's dead?
Oh yeah, he died. He dropped dead.
now,
Oh, he did.
quick question on my gun, since I got like the bayonet up front, what damage would that do for running someone through? Would that be like a regular dagger or
1d4.
sword? 1d4, okay.
Yeah,
I just wanted to
you're fine.
clarify that.
All right, from Scourge over to Puss in Boots.
Up on the wall is how many guards or?
You see probably around 20 guards that are kind of watching the whole thing going down.
I thought they were raising, so I got excited. It's like,
I wanted to
Very good for you.
climb
they're
up,
good, but
climb up the wall,
To make the
They're
helmet
pointing and they're
Okay.
oohing and awing.
jump over, and hide,
check and see if you
like
can
once I
make
get
it
over,
Okay.
hide,
and then use the
so I
band.
can assess what's going on up
If you're
there.
close enough, you stick it in.
So you want to go up the wall stealthily, right?
Yes.
yeah, I think
So
that would be a bonus.
You can
action.
climb 20
Which I
foot
don't
without any kind of checks.
Mm.
You want to do it stealthily, that would equal
That's kind
10
of a
feet.
borderline thing.
So go ahead and roll a
Doesn't hurt to ask.
No. but-
athletics check, I think is what it is for climbing.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
ideas here.
And then a stealth check.
Do I take a
You get a
rogue
2 for 1.
class?
Because you're trying to do this, well, you're trying to do it stealthily, so you're going slow.
Here
Okay,
it
'cause I was
comes.
about to say, she can go,
Because if I
Her
take a rogue
movement
class, I can have that bonus action and do
is
that.
because she's got a climbing speed.
So then I'll tell
And
you,
I want to take the druid class to wild shape.
So she doesn't, so for her climbing
That's on the defense
speed,
next
she
class. I'm gonna
doesn't need to do a
take
check.
the ability score improvement.
But I can see
Or-
it slowing down
Yeah,
because
take
of her
crossbow
trying to go
expert.
stealth.
It's
Right,
crossbow.
that puts
Like
her
if
at
I'm
10
crossbow
foot
twice
without making
in
a
one
check.
turn,
So you'd still have to roll a
and
stealth
that's
check.
plus 10 to hit.
yeah. So go ahead and roll the stealth check,
So-
and you get about 10 foot up.
That's hard to pass up.
Because you're trying to like do it.
Because
27,
because you have a climbing speed. That's
Right.
what you gotta
so
remember.
I'm halfway up the
Mhm.
wall. Oh, who knows? Oh, and I can't hide.
You are hiding. You're doing it very quiet. You
Oh,
are
okay.
moving up so that you don't draw attention. That's the whole purpose of the reason why I say.
See, there should be something here about climbing speed.
If she has a
Well,
natural.
yeah, 30 feet climbing.
Oh, 30 foot. So you get
Yeah.
15. So you're right at the cusp. So you hear the
So you're
guards.
5 feet, yeah, you're
Yeah.
5 feet below it.
You hear the guards and you see their hands pointing over the ramparts and everything. You see them like, oh, wow. Oh, man, look at that. Look at I'm so glad we don't have to fight those guys.
Now, these are the guards from the town.
That's funny.
They're the guards from the town.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And they're like, oh, man, could you imagine if we had to look at that freaking turret? That thing's the size of our city.
Okay.
No,
So,
dude, I think it's bigger than the city.
I'm good.
I think it is our city on the back. Looks almost identical. That's so
It
weird.
looks like a mirror image.
Hey, Joe, isn't that your house over there?
I can see my house from here.
Except it's like mirrored almost.
Hey, isn't your house
Like
blue?
the
Yeah, but that's
upside
red.
down world.
Exactly. She's been watching Stranger Things.
Yeah, I just
Her,
started to.
her
I'm on
daughter
season
finally,
2, episode 3.
Her daughter finally got her to watch an episode. So
Wow.
she's now on, in 2 days. 2 days she ended up on the second season.
I'm just now in season
I'm
2.
on
Yeah,
the
I
last
quit when they
episode.
I quit when they killed the dude in the second season. I was like, no.
I'm on the second, or
Well,
I'm on
she's
the
never
last
able to make it
episode
through
of
Game
the
of Thrones?
season.
She's halfway
Huh?
through the second
Said
season.
you were able to make it through Game of Thrones?
Well, no, they killed him, but he was, also in the what's it called? I want to give any spoilers.
You talk about the
spoilers.
brother?
Yeah, you don't want to spoil things.
Huh?
The brother?
No, other person.
All right.
Okay.
Long story short, because
Keep
we don't want
watching.
to. So Puss in Boots, Goo, you're up.
Okay, so one of the guys below me shot me, so I'm gonna totally go murder hobo, stab his face. He just jumped down on him with the knife.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure I don't get sneak. Well, I don't know. I get sneak attack, advantage, anything. No. Fine.
Just you, bro. And
Why
you're
can't
not.
he
You're not a
Why
swashbuckler.
can't he sneak attack?
Because they see him. They shot him. Because he didn't hide.
Yeah, he's not hiding. See,
He know do sneaky.
Go rabbit
your
raccoon
special
sound.
ability is you being a swashbuckler.
Well, but he can still sneak.
Yes. All right. So that's
Yeah, but he's been
Yes.
He's a
opened
rogue.
up.
yeah. And I was
but he's
using
been
shocking
doing
toothpick,
things that he wouldn't be able to use.
and that is 28 to hit.
Oh, it hits.
Yeah.
Plus, they saw him. They saw him this time.
And I'm gonna use what move works with that? Shocking grasp on him. That's at 1d8. And I think I get advantage on him since he's wearing metal armor too, right?
No, he's not.
He's not? Okay.
He's just wearing clothes.
Okay. So that's 1d8. 1d4. Fuck you, dice. All right. That's 2 plus 6, 8.
Right through his eyeball.
No, better.
Collapses to the deck.
That one I did the.
And he collapses to the deck.
As I stab my knife through his eye socket.
And the other two, one of them sees you and just like, ah! And breaks off and runs. The other one fumbles around and reaches for another bolt.
I'm gonna stab him in the face. 28.
Hits.
Thunder grabs his ass too. Much better. 15.
Damage?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he right in.
So I stabbed him in the face.
Oh,
Yeah,
his face?
Yes.
Oh, right through his mouth.
Yes.
Out the back. Skull.
Can
Yeah.
we see him do this?
No, he's by himself.
I'll be clapping.
The other one's running.
I'm like 200. I'm way over here somewhere.
Yeah. He's about 120 feet away from you guys right now. No, 90 feet. 90
No,
feet
I'm-
from you.
I'm
about
100.
120 from you guys.
I was saying I'm on like 180.
Yeah. So, all right. The bad guys. Yeah. Let's see if they're smart enough to do that. No. Yes. No. So, the middle trebuchet is still out of commission. Car, you're up. You're 30 foot from the trebuchet with 3/4 cover.
Okay,
Exactly.
Oh, I'm walking towards the middle trebuchet. The one that
Can
he's
you juggle? I
shooting
don't know.
at.
I got 3 knives.
Try.
Let's see
But
here.
I'm avoiding contact with any of the
Alright, I'll
enemies
put
that
my,
are engaged.
Alright, I guess I'll kind of, as I walk
That
towards the
don't
center
shoot
there, I'll
us.
put my gun in my bag, grab my rapier,
Mm-hmm.
and kind of start moving towards and
So you
attack.
break the 30. You see the guys. They're working on it. One guy's up in the air trying to attach the pulley system. The other guy's up in the base trying to attach down there at the pulleys. And then last guy's trying to get a rope to the counterweight, partially upside down. Because now the thing's sitting straight up and down like this.
I guess I'll go to the counterweight guy and
Run him through.
run him through.
All right, roll it. Nat one
18.
hits.
And my there's a rapier.
My mother told me someday I will pass.
5, 6, 7.
He collapses. Ugh, as the
Vikings ruined that song.
Yeah. That's my turn. Does the counterweight drop on his toes?
He's just messing with ropes, man.
Oh, I thought he was messing with the counterweight.
No.
Tying ropes to the counter.
Gotcha.
All right. Gar to Scourge. Scourge, what are you doing? You see Gar, he disappears over towards that trebuchet. Maybe. Roll perception.
2.
There's a guy right in front of you swinging at a genasi.
Well, I'm going right at him.
All right. Make it happen, Kevin.
Okay,
You should have been a partner.
I'm doing inflict wounds again. I'm using my hands, and
I think that's what his next character needs.
can I use touch and the sword?
No.
Okay,
But then
Well,
we
I'm
gotta
doing,
teach him about rage.
okay. I'm still inflicting wounds.
Okay.
It's a 19 plus 6, that's 25.
To hit, hits. Roll your damage. And how many spell slots at that level do you have?
I was about to say, he's probably pretty good.
You've burned up a lot more than what you burned up there, Nick.
Huh?
So you've burned up a lot more spells than what you've been checking off.
No, I got 3 down here at the bottom and 1 up here. Because I had to cancel stuff out. You told me I couldn't use them together.
Okay,
So I removed them.
how many times did you cast Branding Smite?
Twice.
Twice?
No, I thought it
Plus-
was 3 times.
So
Three
how many,
times.
so how many smites did, he cast it 3 times?
I
Yeah, and they were all
cast it
second
3
level.
times, yeah.
Okay, 3 times, so how many
So
smites did you use at first level?
I wasn't able to use any at first level.
Okay, so how many at second level did you do? You did 3?
3 second level, and right now,
So you got 3, so what level is Branding Smite?
branding smite
could be
is
first or second.
It's the
second
first?
level, so
Oh, second level? So he burnt 6 slots at second level?
no, he burnt 3 at second level, and then he burnt first level smites. So now he's got,
Okay, so he burnt 3 and 3.
technically, yeah, you're 3 and 3. So you have 1 spell slot left.
Okay.
And we still haven't even
And that's a first
fought the
level
big
slot,
guy.
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Well, the reason I took one of them off before was because I couldn't use the branding spike with it.
That wasn't the case. You
Okay.
were still. All right.
So you got 1 divine smite that you can use.
Or the inflict wounds if you want to do that
That's
right
what
now.
Right.
That would be my 4th one then, right?
That'll be the end of your spells
Okay.
You
altogether.
won't be able to do
The 3d10.
smites or spells.
All right, so you're casting. All right, 3d10.
8, 7 is 15, and 2 is 17.
But when we go
Plus
to fight
6,
the,
isn't it? Plus
Yeah.
6?
when we
You-
go to fight the big guy,
Yes.
Reach out,
you're gonna have to.
and he just crumples over.
Okay.
His
He's gonna get
backbone
some rest.
breaks, and he just folds in half and dies.
Cool.
So hopefully they'll be able to rest after this.
Down to the ground, he collapses. The Genasi in front of you looks at you in horror.
Looks at him like a whore.
Yes.
You too?
Really?
Scourge to puss. What are you doing, Puss?
Why does he look at me in horror?
I am
You,
going
you just cut a
up
guy in two.
and over the wall.
Did you forget me?
Hmm?
Seems like you haven't had a turn in a while.
No, it's just been a long turn between guard and scourge.
Oh, okay.
You think I'm
Guard's
skipping
the
up?
top of the round,
Right.
and
That's
scourge is
four
the
I
next
put
one.
down so far,
Then it
right.
goes to puss. Then it goes
Boots
to
and I
and
shared
bar.
one.
They've had really
Bard and I
long
shared one.
Okay.
rounds.
Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna remember you.
I am gonna
can't
go
wait for
up and over the wall.
Yeah,
All right, so you go up and over the wall
Yeah.
stealthily, right?
Stealth.
Roll it for me.
Natural 20.
Whoa! Did you see that guy just crumple over? What did he do? I don't know, but that guy, I'm pretty sure I just saw like a goblin or something take out that trebuchet.
Is that a giant furball?
And once I get over, I'm just gonna hide and assess.
Yeah,
going
they didn't
on
even
up
say,
here?
did you guys hear something?
I'm just gonna
Nat
look
20.
around.
That's a 30 stealth. 31, right? Because you have an 11 in stealth?
No.
10?
That's 30. Yeah.
30.
She only
30.
has 18. She only has 18 on it.
The only buddy that can beat you is Noguchi. Wait, you have an 11 in stealth.
I was about to say, excuse me.
Yeah,
Your
because
scores.
he's got a 20 on his dexterity.
Now a
she's
plus
got
5.
18.
The Noguchi gets that +4, plus
So-
+6.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hide so I can
I'm kind of hard to have
see what's
stealth.
going on
when
up
you-
here.
So go ahead and roll perception.
Yeah, what, a bard with a +5?
Ugh,
That's
11.
cool.
Okay.
Perception. Yeah, 11.
So you get out, you see that the battle's going in favor of the Genasi greatly. All right.
Okay.
So there's probably about maybe 20 of the guys left. Most of
So
them
you're still close to me, right?
broke ranks and ran.
I'm at
Um,
last.
You turn and look
Active
over the
triple.
inside wall. You notice
you're all
the
over
hit
this
districts
way, right?
completely. There's no guards and nothing. They're all on this
Yeah, I
wall,
already took
and
one.
they're all
Right.
over this point. There's about
You,
20 of them.
Goo,
And then you don't
and
see
Boots are all
anything
over there.
anywhere
Yes,
else.
pay attention.
Okay, so these are the guards to the city.
Yep.
Okay. So they're not about to come after me. But I don't know. I'm
You
just
want to step
gonna-
out and say hi?
No, I'm gonna just hide for a little while.
Okay.
They
All
could
right.
all
Good
turn
try.
on me and
Good
I
try,
could-
DM.
But I got 9 lives. No.
That's great.
You hope.
Go Europe.
All right, do I see any other mercenaries around me, or
Nah, one dude was running. He's running away.
where is he running?
Huh?
Where is he running?
He's running like towards the other trebuchet.
Like towards me?
Pretty much.
The one I already destroyed?
That from your knowledge, yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry. Since you mentioned Game of Thrones, I'm gonna Game of Thrones this. I'm gonna pull out the crossbow. You seen the Battle of the Bastards, right? Remember that scene? Yeah. And I'll take aim at his head and fire.
Called shot. -5 to hit. I'm just kidding. Just shoot.
I'm gonna say what? This kind of a sneak attack, so he has no idea it's coming.
Shoot.
That is 17.
17 hits.
Okay.
Roll damage.
Sneak attack to him.
Roll damage.
Sneak attack.
Roll
to him.
damage.
Damn it. He doesn't know it's coming.
Good for him.
That is 10 damage.
He drops to the ground.
Okay.
You got a ball in the head to do that.
Splitting headache.
And I'm gonna skip back over to him and retrieve my bolt. and then continue my way to the trebuchet.
All right. Good Umar. There is still one trebuchet firing.
How far away is it from me?
About 90.
90. Lightning ball on it.
All right.
Not quite that quick.
Actually, you're looking at what?
If it's a well-trained crew, they can do it in a minute to a minute and a half, bring it
I
back
was
down.
thinking about 2 minutes.
Ooh.
30 if they fail, 15 if they save.
And if they
All
have to
right,
shift,
so
it
the
takes
troop
about
shade
5
can't
minutes.
move out of the way. So
Simple
it
turn, like
literally is
10
exploding.
degrees or 5 degrees.
Like the lightning bolt hits it,
Yeah.
But
and
if
like
you
lightning
only got
hitting
two
the
or three
tree, it
guys,
just
It's gonna take a lot longer. Because they don't have animals to help,
Yeah.
Good.
And how far away am I from the center trebuchet?
because you can't drag it.
30
It's
feet.
huge.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to it,
So-
but stay on this side of the cover.
Gotcha. As you walk up and you get into the cover, you notice that there are 3 guys repairing. The 2 of them seem to be working on the counterweight, and 1 of them seems to be working on the pulley.
Okay, but he's up there too, right?
Uh,
That's the center one.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's the one that I stabbed, the one came up behind him.
The guy-
Oh, yeah,
the guy
yeah,
at the
sorry.
counterweight.
all right.
He's engaged with the.
Rephrase. Yep. He.
Okay.
Then in that case, 2 of them were working on the counterweight. 1 of them was working on the pulley. They are now looking at him with swords, kind of doing this.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm gonna burn 5 sorcerer slots and regain a 3rd level spell back.
Copy that. Second wind.
All right. That's my turn.
Bad guys. That's a miss. That's a miss. The other one is dead, so yeah. Gar!
Alright, and both of them are on top of the trebuchet?
No, they've kind of come down and started swinging at you. With short swords.
Short sword, so,
Yeah.
okay. Alrighty, I guess I am going
The
to.
wave!
No, because I already have my rapier out, therefore an action would be putting it away and grabbing my guitar.
Oh, okay. What do you want to do?
I'm going to attack one.
Alright, hit him.
17.
Hits.
And what was my rapier? 10.
Right across the throat. Falls to the ground.
Then I look at the other guy. I says, "You want some?"
Okay.
And kind of intimidation kind of deal.
What's up, come and get some.
Alright. Scourge, you're up.
Great sword.
To where?
Huh?
Next guy in line?
Whoever the biggest guy is in front of me is who I'm going after.
Alright, so there's another guy fighting another Genasi.
I'm going right at him.
Go for it.
But he's fighting the Genasi.
That's a 13 plus 6 is 19.
Hits.
Not bad.
That's 6-sided die, right?
2
Well-
6-sided dice.
Well, there's not that many enemy left. The Genasi pretty much.
2 and 3 is 5. I re-roll the
We're
2.
just helping
Yep.
clean up.
6 and 3 is 9, and I got a second strike.
You also add plus 6 to that.
Oh, plus 6, so it's 15.
15 plus 3. 15 is 18 damage.
Yeah.
He falls to the ground.
And 12.
So, he dead.
Yeah, it does work pretty
So-
well when I do what you guys tell me.
Well, I was about to say, you're formidable even without using your smites. Because if you hit both rolls, you get 4d6 damage plus your pluses.
Yeah, but when I use the Divine Smite, that's really bad.
Yeah, I mean,
That's lame.
think about it. He gets a.
Yeah, you're vicious.
His damage is a plus 6 damage.
Hi.
You're a powerhouse.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll see you in about an hour-ish.
I'm at the church.
Okay, I love you, honey.
Love you too. God bless.
I'll see you when I get home. God bless.
You're safe. Bye.
Alright.
I'm
so
helping.
Scourge goes to Puss.
Oh.
You're on top of the wall. They're in ooh and ah, and they're watching this little layout. You overhear one of the guys say, "Send word to the king, or to the prince. The Genasi have arrived." Weren't we expecting the others? There's supposedly supposed to be a party with them. Something about a cat, goblin, a dragon, 2 elves, 3 elves, 3 elves.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stay put where I'm at and hear the conversation. I don't wanna put myself out there and
I
then
have
come
a
after
question I'd
me.
like to ask before you get to the next player. How many bad guys are now dead? Total across the battlefield now?
20? 25?
And we started with 50?
Sure.
What's their morale like now? Losing about half their force.
Well, it was already broken, and they already ran at the beginning at the side of the turtle. This is the group that stayed. They were breaking to begin with. A couple of them ran from these guys that they ended up killing in the, shooting them in the back of the head, stuff like that. You're kind of, I guess, in a battle frenzy, not paying attention to what's going on because you're just killing the one guy after the next, after the next, after the next.
You got that dragon rage going on.
Are you guys coming
So-
over the wall?
Let's just walk through the front door.
Goo, you're up.
All right, I'm back over to the trebuchet that I guess I didn't break all the way. Are they
Cut all the stuff, but you left guys to repair it.
are they still there trying to repair it?
No, he's got his sword through another, you see one guy at the foot, you see another guy at the base, you see another guy kind of holding
And
a
I'm just like
dagger like this.
taunting him.
I guess I'll climb up on top of it and cut the rest of the ropes.
They only got one fixed the whole time that they've been trying to fix it. Each round, they've been trying to fix it. They got the sling fixed.
All right, I cut that rope.
All right, roll damage.
10.
10?
Yeah.
It cuts.
And I kind of look up. Well, it's about time you joined the party there.
Goo was here long before you showed up.
Yeah.
You do all the work as usual.
Umar, you're up.
So there's still like 25 of the enemy.
Can
Give or
I cast
take.
fireball
About
or
probably
feather?
10 to 20.
Okay,
Feather fall on
archer
someone or
ricochet.
just myself?
How many's still left? Or did
I think it's a touch spell, so I think you can touch it. I think
Right
you can
now, if you were
cast
to
it somebody
look,
else once you
the
touch them.
trebuchets aren't.
You have to double
functioning
check.
at all. One's
I mean-
burning, one's completely obliterated. The other one seems like it fell apart and is just not moving. And the one in the middle has stopped moving completely.
Right,
Oh,
but
shit,
what
I
I
can
mean
choose
is,
5 creatures.
how many of them in the middle one are
Up
still
to 5.
That's right. It's
Well,
already
I'm
got fence.
sitting
Forgot about that.
over.
Oh,
The
one.
creatures you choose.
Holding the sword up to James.
Huh?
I'm gonna cast shield touch on that one.
All right.
That's right. It's in case all of you fall in a pit or something. You can quickly cast out everybody. That's what it's for.
Okay, so it's not
That
touch,
is
it's just
a-
something that I just cast then.
23.
Hits.
Because it don't say.
It should up at the top.
It don't say?
You don't say. Hold on, I got
8
it.
hit points of damage.
8 hit points.
Yep.
Crumples to the ground in necrotic damage. Right?
Yep.
Nat 20. You see the one trebuchet just come completely off the ground, fly up, and just kind of roll dex saving throws, everybody.
No, no.
Okay.
What did you do?
What trebuchet? The one that I just shot?
No, the one
Dirty
on the right
20.
side. So there's 4 trebuchets. One is completely exploded from
One-
you.
one of
One
them-
is on fire because
Yeah.
of you on the far right.
Right.
The one in the middle was the 2 in the middle,
Right.
right side, left side. This one was decommissioned by him, but it's standing, and the one in the middle is decommissioned by you, all of you.
Right.
It's still standing. The one on the right of that literally comes off the ground, comes over, and is now coming down towards you guys.
What? How did that happen?
Dirty 20 for me.
Okay. What'd you roll?
It's 26.
Okay. What'd you roll?
And we
Oh,
got
I
roll
gotta
what now?
roll? I'm
Dex
not
saving
rolling
throw.
the
No.
Oh, you're not.
Actually,
You're not
feather
there.
I'm
fall.
okay.
Oh, you're far enough away. You're fine.
You've been casting it
Bruce,
wrong.
you're fine.
I
Huh?
don't
You've been
have-
casting
So-
it wrong. It's
Yeah,
a
you're
it's a
fine.
reaction.
So you guys are able to see it, and you're like, "Oh crap!"
When
and
I
you
fell.
roll off the trebuchet as the one comes just creaming into it. Both of them just going to splinters.
How did that happen?
Is
So I'm sitting there watching this, and I'm like, what?
Goo's gonna brush himself off. Goo say someone not doing their job.
so. Is there another spellcaster around here that can lift something heavy like that up?
Well, I don't know. There could be any of these. I don't know what Genasi's a spellcaster.
Anyway, you have to reaction. Like I said, it's designed so in case everyone falls in a pit, you can quickly save everyone by casting Featherfall.
Right.
So yeah, it's an area effect. Creatures you choose up to 5 within 60 feet of you that are falling.
I mean, I assume some of these Genasis are spellcasters, healers, and what have you.
Mm.
Not just foot soldiers like we've been with.
Alright, so let's just go towards the front door.
Oh man, that's a pretty good lift if a spellcaster did
Right?
that.
Wait, have you had this the whole time?
Featherfall?
Yeah.
Yes.
God damn it. We could use this multiple times. We could all just jump out a window multiple times or something from different scenarios and live.
Are you looking at his character?
Well, he asked what kind of spell a Featherfall was. I thought it was a touch spell. I looked at it. It's a reaction.
No, it's a reaction.
It's a reaction.
Yeah.
And it's up to 5.
Up to 5.
Yeah, up to 5.
Yeah, we could have
Because I can do-
we could have just
I can
jumped
do-
out of windows multiple times in multiple scenarios instead of having to fight back through places.
Yeah, but it does take a spell.
I didn't know
slot.
it was up to
It
5.
does take
All
a
right.
spell slot,
Read your spells.
So
and it can be cast even
as
Yeah.
the trebuchet creams down into the other trebuchet, you see this pink and purple figure walking from the direction
Oh, great. Your character went psycho. Okay.
of the original, the right side trebuchet. She goes, "Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you guys were there."
Hey, doll.
Hey,
And I gave her a little wink.
Hey, Noguchi, that was pretty cool. I like that. How'd you do that?
Alright, shall we?
How do I do that? You say, "Hey, doll," right? She literally and picks up another object that's pretty beefy. Let's see. And she's able to pick it up and she slings it right at him.
What?
Nat 20 to get out of the way.
Barely missed.
Hey, now.
Question. All four are either disabled or destroyed, right?
Up to
They're all
1,000
gone.
pounds.
They're all disabled.
Yep.
Are they still standing and fighting? Or are they breaking ranks now?
Let's just go through the front door. Forget about here.
No, I can't.
They're breaking ranks.
They're breaking?
Yep. You see them starting to kind of give up, start running.
Is there still somebody in front of me?
Sure. I mean, you got a whole line. I mean, you're literally going down the battlefield line. So there's
Taking 'em out
Genasi
one by
and people.
one.
I mean, you're literally just like, "Oh, hey, you're in a fight. There, don't worry about him. Oh, you're in a. Don't worry about him." I mean, pick and choose. I mean, the whole line. You got a battlefront.
Okay, that's what I'm asking about.
Yeah. So you just
I'm putting my rapier
2
back.
hours later, Mick
grabbing-
finally joins up with you guys.
I'm putting my rapier back, grabbing my gun back out, making sure everything's really
Well, I'm
good.
actually not joining because there's still a battle line there. I'm still fighting because they gave my word I'd help.
So
We are helping.
Can we
We're
see?
pushing
Can we
forward.
see like somebody in charge of the Genasi troops?
you see Gaza.
Oh,
When
And
Goo sees the
He's
Gucci,
just kind of doing this number. And
when Goo sees the Gucci, he just goes, "Goo, say hi."
How far is their leader?
so from where I'm at,
How far is the leader
I
from
can-
me?
I'm sorry.
How far is the leader from me?
about 60 feet.
6 feet?
60.
60?
Yeah.
Can I yell to him and he can hear me?
Sure.
Don't let them escape. Surround them because they will come back.
Good
And I'll
for
start-
them.
I turn right back. I turn right around and I start fighting again.
I look at the city wall, and can I see the guards standing there?
Yeah, you see a group of guys just kind of.
And they're not attacking, right?
No.
And I look at Gaza and I say, them are the city guys, and they're not attacking, so they must be obeying what their prince set in motion.
So you see escort approaching from the inside.
An escort.
Yeah, banners,
Prince.
guards, knights.
That might be the prince or his.
Well, you don't see it.
Okay.
She sees it.
She sees it. Okay,
She's on the wall.
got it.
My turn now?
Your turn.
Umar, the Vegas guard. What are you doing?
As I said, I'm putting my rapier back, grabbing my gun, check and make sure everything's loaded up, ready to go. And I suggest we all move to the opening. Let's take the front door. Let's push
I'm
forward.
not following you.
We don't want to look like a threat.
You're still wearing the city tabard. You had a city tabard on.
I still
You have the colors on.
the colors.
You guys
Yeah,
don't.
I don't.
Yeah.
So we would be targets.
Not necessarily. Yeah.
Yeah, we would.
I kind of. Do I see anybody up there?
Sure. You see a handful. I mean, they're about 30 feet away. They're up.
I basically kind of go up to him. Galamar, the greatest bard to ever existed, and his traveling companions are here to save
Gar
you.
for short.
Huh?
Galamar and Gar for short.
Gar.
Galamar.
Gal.
Yeah,
Hey, Gal.
G-A-R-L-A-M-A-R.
How you doing, Gal?
Yeah, so we're gonna call you Gal from now
It's
on.
Gar. G-A-R.
No, we're gonna call you Gal.
And it's Garlamar.
I think Gal's better.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
He did say
Might be.
Galamar, right?
Garlamar.
A couple times. You said Galamar. Like
I said
4 times.
Galamar.
You said Galamar. Not Garamar.
Garlamar.
Garlamar?
G-A-R-L-A-M-A-R.
Girl.
Girlamar.
Girlamar.
Oh, shut up.
Let's call him a Moor.
We're gonna say
I just
girly.
yell up to him and say, we're
Is this
here.
me and the Genasi
with the
sitting together
Genasi.
saying this? Is this me and one of the Genasi sitting there?
Oh,
What are you
this is
doing?
legitimately a conversation happening in the middle of the battlefield.
Goosey, isn't last name Bib too?
Bib? Is that
Or
what you
Bears. Or however we pronounce it. B-I-B-E-R-O-S.
Yeah, Bill.
So you're a girl bib?
Oh, I'll be a woman's bib all day long. If you know what I mean.
Garlamar.
Do not understand why you want to be
Come
Bib.
on. His name.
It was just generated.
Lord, but just.
And I thought
Next
it was,
time, pick a name that you can pronounce, okay?
That was a generated name from D&D Beyond.
Garlamar Biberos.
Now we know why he's so
Girly
nice.
Bib. I
Gir-
think
girly
Girly
Bib.
Bib will work. Hey, Girly Bib.
Do you remember back in Childhood Village, there was mushrooms that made people go crazy? Did your parents eat those?
And
probably.
Noguchi locks up and says, yeah, I could account for that. He's a girly bib.
I can go into very much details, Miss
We're actually
Noguchi.
on the battlefield. Let's go.
So what you see as the prince shroud up, how does it look? And the guy at the gate literally says, the Genasi have easily outnumbered the enemy, and they have won the at least southern battle. He goes, good. Heston still holds up, thinking he can get into the castle. We ended up using the guard's gate to get out. I'm ready to present my terms. Open the gate. Then the possession rides through. You guys see the gates open and the
Gonna.
horseback with banners come out.
So I take it that the Nazis are trying to form ranks.
At this juncture, they're giving chase.
Oh, okay.
Slaughtering the men.
I'm with them. I ain't going to the gate.
You're giving chase?
With them, I'm with them. I
Okay.
told them I'd fight. It's over.
So he gives chase. Gaza does walk towards
Yeah, Goo's gonna
the
stay next.
trebuchet and towards.
Goo's gonna go towards the
Okay.
prince and the Gaza.
I go
Yeah, walk
with
with him.
Gaza as soon as he's passing the trebuchet. I meet him.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk with Umar.
And Gaza is standing there by himself with you guys.
Oh, okay.
And where you noticed that the once the whole possession of about 12 knights go through, doors close, and they
Is
keep.
there still fighting going on?
There is a lot of broken fighting here and there as the Genasi catch up to the retreating Heston.
Can I just jump over the wall, back down?
Towards them?
Yeah.
You have feather fall or any kind of
No.
like damage reduction for jumping.
No.
So do you want to jump off the wall?
How tall is it?
It's
20 feet. It's
It's
2d6 worth of
20
damage.
feet. I can jump down 30 feet because I can climb 30, so.
You
I
That's
can-
not how that works.
Oh, it isn't?
No.
No. Oh, never mind.
If you jump down, you take 3d6 damage.
Oh.
You get 1d6
I'm gonna
damage.
Yeah, it's
scale
1d per
a
10
little,
feet.
I'm gonna scale
It's
a
30
little
feet,
bit
3d6.
up, like
You're gonna
15 feet.
you're gonna try and
24
climb back down the wall.
I'm gonna,
Oh, she said 30 feet. Oh.
She can climb 30 feet.
Yeah.
So technically she can just climb back down the wall.
Yeah, she has second story work like me. Yeah.
No.
okay, so
So-
I'm just gonna climb back
hey!
down the wall.
Look!
15,
Where did that cat come from?
and hide.
You're gonna do it stealthily?
Yeah.
Okay, roll stealth.
So you don't make it all the way down the wall yet.
Yes,
20.
that's fine. Wait, what cat? I don't know. How did you see a cat? It's a stupid cat. Who cares?
damn mushrooms.
Oh, that poor little
It
kid.
committed suicide. I
The
think it
little
climbed off
kid-
the wall.
The
Who
little
cares? The
kid
prince
is
is
stuck
not
out
ready
here
to...
in the battlefield.
Hey, is that group they were talking about? Where's that shiny dragon thing? Wow, they really did a number on those trebuchets. Yeah, they did.
Goo is great and mighty warrior.
So,
So who's next?
Gaza comes standing up in the front. The horses and the knights form a circle around the trebuchet, and the prince comes forward. And he says, "Where's your entourage?" Gaza looks at him and says, "Who needs an entourage? I'm not afraid of you or your people. And besides, if you kill me, Longway will destroy your city faster than you can blink."
Goo starts blinking. Goo, say that fast.
He says, "You have given out your word that our people will not be harmed and safe passage to the north." And Gaza says, "Yes, indeed. It will be done as it was commended or conscripted. You have given your word not to attack us and partake in this battle and relinquish the city without fight." The prince says, "It has been our home, but if it does not bring bloodshed, we shall give it up without a fight. On your word that we will get to the north without harm, with food and shelter and capabilities." Gaza says, "You have my word. My people will take care of you." Good. He says, "Now what of this Heston? Last I saw, he was fleeing. He thought he could get into the castle, but who knows? He's probably still there trying to get into the gate, especially since he probably knows that I'm not there anymore and concentrating on you. I'm surprised he didn't flee when he saw the turtle, but I guess his thoughts are that you want the city just as much, and he wants to make a deal if he holds it." Gaza says, "It sounds to me like the man needs to die, as opposed to hold any kind of authority or power."
Goo's just gonna clap with excitement when you say that.
So, one last task for you all.
I'm game.
We shall come up with the transition of power and set up for the Exodus if you guys can bring us back the head of Heston.
Goose egg, okay.
You don't hear this. You're
No, I'm
slaughtering
asking you a
guys.
question. Well, you only go so far on a chase. So how far do we go?
Oh, they're going. They're chasing them down. They're killing them. They're slaughtering them. There's no how far. They'll go to the end of the deserts.
I
Can
look
I
at-
hear what's going on?
Yeah, you're there with them.
All right.
Oh, so she's back with us now.
So how far have I actually gone?
Well, no.
I'm still-
Yeah, she was going that way.
I'm
So she
still on
comes
the
up.
wall.
You come up about a little bit later.
Yeah, because I was gonna, because
All right.
if I didn't see her, or of course, Scourge, I was gonna be like, Puss in Boots, Scourge, hey, we got another task.
Let's
Where
see.
you at?
Goo, do have favor ask, can we get another skiff to catch up to?
Your skiff is still attached to Longway.
Oh,
Yeah, it was repaired. They were repairing it.
Goose egg, okay.
So,
But let's go
I have
take
to
care of
ask.
Hester.
whoa,
I agree.
whoa, wait,
It's called
wait
Hester.
a minute. Whoa.
Pester moral life.
What's in it for us?
I'm pretty sure.
I mean, I'm gonna go, you want me to go get the head of somebody, but what are you gonna do for us?
Goose egg cat need nap.
Oh, good.
Let's see.
Well, I think having
An ally.
a safe ally with the Genasis would be a cool thing.
Goose egg having 2 allies.
Right. Well, we already belong with the king.
So-
the king.
If I recall right, your conversations, you are to make sure that the spice flows. I will send you with your group back to the north with a load of spice to ensure to your king that we intend to trade.
I kind of back up when he said back to the north. Yeah.
Goose egg not
So-
sure if dirt is a good
You're
idea.
saying, ooh, yeah, I like the north. I want to go back to the north.
I
Goo agree.
have things that may come up if I return.
This is if we get the head of Hester, right?
Goose egg,
Yeah.
bib, and cat need nap.
Yes.
Say who? What?
Well, I do know.
I don't know.
I don't know if we could even have time to rest because we got to go after Hester.
Yeah, before it gets too far away.
And like the prince said, he still might be trying to get into the city from the other gate.
If we don't rest, then
Goose egg, that's why he suggests take skiff.
Thinks what?
Goose egg, we should take skiff.
I agree.
where?
Oh, skip.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said skip. I was like, what are we skipping?
Skip it to my loo, my
I
dog.
got a question.
Goose egg, my better
This
judgment.
is taking place within about 5 or 10 minutes, right?
Okay.
This conversation is about, yeah, I'd say that.
So I met what I needed to do and I'm coming back. I'm sprinting back.
Alright, so there's still people that are running away. There's still Genasi that are chasing them down. And you decide, oh, I'm about ready to come back. So you break chase and you start heading back towards the back.
And I'm coming down.
Okay. Alright. So. Alright. With that said, we're gonna call it an evening at this juncture.
Aw.
Oh. Just because I had to run fire calls doesn't give us an extended amount of time that we get to play.
Yes, it does.
Oh, you thief! Thank you.
So,
Long rest reset?
no.
Nope.
No.
Can't rest.
Okay, no rest and just pick up where we left off, okay.
Yep.
Yep.
He wants you to go after Heston now. Which now is like now.
Which
While
is
they
fine because
negotiate further-ish. Because there's really no negotiation needed. I'll bring you some money next time. Is that okay? Will?
Okay.
Thank you.
How much were those?
Yeah, it's a couple bucks.
Nope.
Yeah, let's bring it next time.
Couple bucks, you said?
Yeah, like I said, it's like a 4-pack or something. It's like $12. So yeah.
So,
And
$12 divided by 3. There you go, $4. All right. So,
I
Alright.
owe you 3.
Okay.
goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.